Just in time for Hallows Eve. Tobacco so fine and pure, it's to die for. Red spooky rollies.
He smoked the revs.
He smoked the revs rollies.
The spooky rollies.
It was a shiny smash.
A shady smash.
He smoked the revs spooky rollies.
You guys are so fucking cruel.
It's time to play America's favorite game show, Is It a Shark?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Can you talk to the house? I don't like going to the doctors, but I know I have to. And I'm fucking freaking out.
So we got to the doctor from the Uber, and we were sitting there waiting to get into the into the appointment. We were in the waiting room, and they came out and said doctor had an emergency and had to leave fast.
Fuck me in the ass. I couldn't take an Uber.
Yeah, I said Uber. I didn't mean Uber. I meant taxi.
I need to take care of my health. That was nice.
Wow.
Good push.
Thanks for joining us for Is It a Shark?
It sounded so wet. Person that's a parent.
I am a professional streamer, folks, just so you know. 100% professional. I totally did not forget to set up my properties. I totally did not start the stream without testing the screen size. No, you guys didn't see any of that shit. Come on now. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I can actually return to my old format this time. Holy shit. It's been a while since I had this format. We're actually like made a freaking playlist and everything. Holy shit. It's been a while since I was able to do Fat Photog videos, which makes me happy because God, he does good work. And yes, I am getting into the spooky season in September because fuck you, Halloween starts in September. No, I did not. You didn't see a goddamn thing. Anyway, hi guys. How you guys doing today? It's good to be back to my old format for this one. Not having to react to these jackasses live because I keep wanting to pause and talk. So, yes, I do have some lovely Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream soda. Oh, yes, by the way, guys, I had two good things happen to me today. My new glasses came in for one, and I love them. They're actually from a company called Pear Eyewear, and the base frames are like black plastic, just plain black plastic, but they come with these little thin plastic toppers that you can put on over the frames, and so it customizes the frames for you. Like right now I've got my asexual flag ones on, but I also got pink sparkly and mermaid sunglass toppers for them. The second thing that happened to me, which was a fantastic thing, was I actually got a job. Holy shit, I got hired. I mean, it's not for anything big like, healthcare or anything, but I got hired. I have a fucking job. It's gonna be a late night job. I'm going to be delivering cookies. And it's so funny because when I went in to do the interview today, which is why I couldn't cover the live stream today, because I was actually in doing an interview, and he sent me the offer paperwork, and then I've got to do the background check and all the onboarding paperwork, but then I'll start my job. I get paid on a weekly basis, so that'll be great. So yes, I'm now back in the working world, and it is going to be a very late night shift. he said the hours that they're really in need for is from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. on the weekdays and 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. on the weekends, which of course I was like, I'm a night owl anyway, so those work great for me. There have been plenty of days where I've stayed up till 4 a.m. between jobs, so that'll work out fantastic. Yes, I'm going to be the late night cookie fairy for stoners. Yes. Well, I mean, I live in a major college town. We actually have FSU in my town, so I live in a major college town. So a lot of the people that do order them are college stoners. So let's be real. College stoners need cookies. But the best part was that they gave me a 6-pack of cookies when he was, because as we were wrapping up, he was like, yeah, go to the counter, pick you out 6 classic cookie flavors, and it'll be your first employee cookie pack. So I was like, free cookies? Fuck yes. Okay, Thulian, it's good to see you. No, I do not have 3. Yeah, I'm becoming a Keebler. I'm gonna be fat enough to be a Keebler elf. Anyway, today we actually get to go back to the old format. Those of you who have been here for a while, you'll know my old format. I usually start out with some Fat Photog videos. I'll do one of her videos. Then we'll do some Djibouti Dubs breaks. I do have my Djibouti Dubs commercial breaks for you guys. Those of you who remember my format that I had before. I do have my Djibouti Dubs. One of them is something that Shani needs now, and 2 of them are probably going to be things they're going to need to pick up for the supposed RV saga. So, let's get this party started, shall we? Hey, cats, how you doing, darling? I'm in a fantastic fucking mood. Let's see if Shani can ruin it.
Yeah, I did it! Cheat, you!
Shout out to Graveyard
Makes money
Flowers.
for me, so might as well.
She is truly doing the Lord's work.
Thank you, honey.
You are so pretty.
Oh,
Pretty, please. I'm sorry, you don't.
You got to start with this shit.
You'll be the strongest woman on the planet at the other end of this, though, because you lost a kid. You know that.
I guess so.
That's the women that absolutely become the most badass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
You'll be stronger than Annie.
Am I okay? No. I can't keep anything down.
And once again, when she says she's not okay, it's emotional. So the way she's dealing with it is this: you don't need to call anyone, okay?
We've had enough social workers and authorities.
Yeah, we've had plenty of stuff. There was a adult protective services person that came today, so you don't need to call anymore, okay? Whatever calls you think you need to make have been made, so don't worry about it, okay? We'll get through this somehow, but when it has to do with your son, I really don't see. If this doesn't sort itself out, do you think she's ever going to get over this? No. No, she ain't going to get over it. Will she move on from it? I hope so. But what do you expect from her? It's her son. And she
No, he's never getting his job back.
No, it doesn't look that way for now. Well, no, definitely with the one company, it's over. I don't want to talk about that at all. Because I don't want to sabotage something that might be good. I don't want to talk about any of it. Okay.
Well, unlike you, Jason, I now have a job. That is just wonderful karma right there. Jason loses his job, I get a job. Yes.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
Just prayers.
Please pray. Yes.
Like me, I'm probably gonna have to go to the hospital because I can't keep anything down. I can't even keep my medicine down, and I'm beginning to feel really bad withdrawals from the Cymbalta, and that is not fun.
Poor Shani.
Last night was just me tossing and turning and throwing up. And not being able to think, I cannot stop thinking about him. That doesn't help me. So, I'm probably gonna have to go to the hospital.
We'll see. Yeah. If you get bad enough, there's like no alternative. Like, you gotta go. But the point is, for now, she's dealing with this the best she can, which is streaming her feelings. That's basically all she can do to cope.
What about I don't know, something mature like what is that thing people do? What is that thing people do when they're having issues or they're having mourning something in their life? What What did they do? What did they do? My old job sent me to it. When my dad died. Shit. I can't think about it. Oh, yeah! Therapy.
Did you hear what I said? I can't keep my meds down. Where does that mean my meds are out? Do you understand fucking language?
Yeah, she took her pills and it made her vomit. She's got pills. She's got her meds.
Fucking dumb.
She's got her meds. You need a pack if you want ciggies.
You're fucking dumb, Debbie.
You need a pack. You want a pack?
Always fucking assuming the goddamn worst with me all the fucking time, you people. And that's why my son is assuming the worst from me now.
Well,
Because he wanted your views and you brainwashed your own selves into your own bullshit.
I mean, he listened to their perspective. That's what he must have thought. And then he's like, oh, I should have seen it that way.
Yeah, and instead of a son that I raised to be forgiven, now you've caused my son to hold grudges.
He goes, oh, yeah, I was Stockholm Syndrome. Is that where he went in his mind? He heard it all laid out, you know, by these people, and they lied.
Maybe he finally realized after watching all of these old videos that are still up on archive channels that you seem to have forgotten about because you lost those channels. Maybe he saw those old videos and realized that his life was pretty shitty with you guys. I mean, that's a possibility.
They twist and put lies in there. He'd know they're lies, though. That's what I don't understand. He'd know that the shit that they twist to make it bad
I know.
are lies. So it doesn't make sense. I guess he had a realization, oh, I do feel like I was not handled right or whatever. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
using the A word because that's specific. You know, that's a very specific thing. There was nothing like that going on, and I will never cop to that. But maybe he looked at the circumstances laid out by the reaction channels and went, you know what? Yeah, I guess I was.
Yeah, and they twist people's minds all the time.
Exactly.
With shit.
Against you all the time. It's like they're fucking masters at that. A twisting perception.
Just so they can get fucking views. It's goddamn sick. And my stress, I can't fucking handle it anymore, man.
Well, I mean, I love my 29 viewers, whether they're chatting or not. Lurkers, viewers, all the same to me. But I do love my chatters, though. They keep me entertained.
And I can't handle it.
Well, it's too many days of this. You can't relax from it.
No, I'm trying to lay down in my bed. Call after call after call. Knock, 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 knock,
Well,
knock,
that
knock.
too. Yeah. That doesn't...
I'm being goddamn harassed by authorities. This is the worst way to treat someone with BPD when they're trying to fucking cope.
I know.
Aw.
Is constantly bothering them and trying to get in their fucking head.
You need your time. Yeah.
Yeah, I need my time to process and cope. Not people constantly fucking shoving down my throat. Are you okay? Are you okay? You know you're not handling it appropriately. Don't tell me how I'm supposed to handle something and not.
Go to therapy. God damn. You claim that you are the queen of DBT. You are constantly talking about how you graduated from DBT. And yet you use none of those coping skills. Nothing. Which, of course, validates the idea that you never went and you've never actually gone to any type of therapy. Except for the, required I will not beat my boyfriend classes back in Colorado. I think that was the only time you actually went to a therapist.
I don't give a goddamn what your fucking opinion of appropriate or not is.
That's a really stupid comment, too.
It's so fucking invalidating.
Well, how would she deal with losing her son?
Right?
How would she deal with that?
Probably the same way I have.
Or she one of those parents that really are kind of like... I'm talking about Anne, by the way.
Gee, and you wonder why they decided not to pay you for those extra 10 days and just decided to cut you off. You wonder why. That's weird. I can't imagine why they would just go ahead and cut you off instead of giving you your last 10 days. It's a mystery.
I won't speculate how she feels on her kids, but I would think it would affect her. Let's put it that way. And I bring up Anne because she's the one judging.
Most parents who lose their and I'm talking about losing. Not their kids won't talk to them. I'm talking about parents who have actually buried a child. Normally do not get online and fucking talk about it ad nauseum and drag their kid through the mud. Most people don't do that. Most people, even with mental illnesses, do not do that. And you wonder why people think you're fucking nuts. It's because of shit like this.
Shanny, for doing it this way. Well, you haven't lost your kid, have you? Right. You don't know how you'd act. You don't.
They're sitting there talking about this like William's dead. Like he's dead and buried. Not just the fact that he's not talking to them. It's almost like they're pretending that he's dead. The way they're talking about it. Lost your child. Usually when people say they lost their child, they mean they buried their child. Not that their child isn't talking to them anymore. When Mama Shaw and Brother Shaw were going through their little tiff a few years ago, actually many years ago, Mama Shaw didn't sit there and talk about how she constantly talk about how she lost her son. Yeah, she was angry at him for being an asshole, which he was an asshole. He had no reason to be mad at her, except for a perceived fact that the woman that he married was an only child from a white-collar family, whereas he was in a household with multiple children, me and him, and my parents were very blue-collar. He didn't see that Mama Shaw actually did her best to make sure that we had everything that we needed. That she worked her ass off to make sure that we had everything that we needed while we were growing up. But when he started blaming her for a bunch of shit, that really wasn't even her fault. She wasn't abusive to us. She didn't... I mean, yeah, we got spanked when I was a kid. We got spanked. And Mama Shaw was not afraid to give us what she lovingly likes to refer to as a brain duster. Which is just her smacking us on the back of the head. I mean, kids in the 80s. But she never walked around talking about how, oh, she lost her son. She lost her son. She lost my brother. No, she didn't. She's just like, dude, that asshole's just not talking to me. And she only discussed it with family members. She didn't go out into the public at large, posting all over Facebook about how my brother was being an asshole. Why? Because she still wanted that chance for reconciliation. Yeah, she was pissed, but she still wanted that chance for reconciliation. What you guys are doing right now is ruining ruining your chances for reconciliation, which honestly I'm kind of glad, because I don't want him to reconcile with you guys. I want him to stay the fuck away from you. I want him to stay the fuck away from this corner of YouTube. I don't want him going on any channels, doing any type of interviews or talks or anything. If he wants to get his story out, he can do it on his own channel. I'll gladly share it. But he does not need to be in this corner, this space of YouTube. Does not need to be watching you guys. He needs to forget you guys ever existed. End of story.
Would you go on YouTube and make fucking 8-hour streams one after another about it? Probably. If you care about your kid and you're on YouTube.
Have I ever thought about my son's feelings? My son doesn't give a shit about my fucking feelings. I have to deal with myself alone.
If he cared about her feelings, no, sorry. We do care about his feelings, of course.
Obviously,
but when you come on and lie about your mom and dad and stuff, and then it come in comments, he brought it public first. He came in comments and was saying...
No, he didn't. William didn't leave comments and didn't start talking about anything until Shanny started doing this bullshit. Yeah, she started a little passive-aggressively, not mentioning names or anything, but it wasn't hard to figure out who she was talking about. I am still getting used to looking through these glasses, I'll tell you. It's not the lenses themselves. The lenses are great. It's just the frames I'm used to thin metal frames. So wearing these thick plastic frames, it's kind of weird. But distractions as they are. But he didn't start doing all this till you guys did. And yes, while I do not approve of him going on to panels, or attempting to go onto panels, but really all he did was kind of reassure a drunken sot of a man named Stacy. He is perfectly within his rights to come online and defend himself from the shit that you guys were saying about him. He didn't start any of this shit until you guys started coming online bitching about the fact he wasn't talking to Shanny anymore.
Yes. You think she's not going to react to that? You think she's not going to react to any of this?
No, they expected me not to have feelings.
That's crazy.
And they're mad that I do.
Like, you ain't crazy. That shit is crazy. To expect you to just be like, oh yeah, my son slandered me online just like every other troll ever. And you're supposed to be like, oh, nothing. You know, no big deal.
Yes, no big fucking deal. I have people that slander me online all the fucking time, saying shit about me that ain't true. Do you think I give two fucks? No, I don't. I can't tell you how many times I've been called a racist, a Nazi, a pedophile, a zoophile, because I like 8-foot-tall space goats. Which, if you guys don't know, space goats is the nickname for a race of characters in World of Warcraft called the Draenei. Because they have legs like goats. So they're called space goats. But I'm just like, okay, whatever. Don't care. Say whatever the fuck you want to. I'm still going to stay in my little corner of YouTube and still not give two shits about you. But you guys can't help it. You really cannot help it. You really cannot help it. You have to constantly be defending yourselves.
Yep, exactly.
That's crazy.
I'm done with your fucking negative attitudes. You can watch without the rumor mongering and the lies and the bullshit and the twisting of shit and your goddamn opinions. It's not about you fucking assholes. It's between me and my son, which you guys thoroughly inserted your fucking selves in between.
I forgot I muted myself. I am currently undressing from my interview, so. But, you're the one who brought it online. When you post shit online, people are allowed to respond and critique and criticize. They are allowed to. It's the free space of the internet. You can't sit there and be the arbiter of what people can and cannot respond to you. About you. Ugh, I swear I can English. But you put this shit online. You're the ones who came online and started airing out all of your family drama. So yeah, people are going to respond to it. People are going to criticize. People are going to talk shit. Because normal people don't do this. Hey, life.
The point is, I think, and certainly any person that's a parent now, that you have a child, you know, if this type of thing happened with you, your reaction would be bad to it. And you'd be horribly depressed. If you're a parent at all. Okay? I'm not talking about a person that just pops a kid out of her and then she don't really care about it. There are people like that too. Sure there are. She ain't one of them. She just ain't one of them. She's like my mom. Like, she loves her children more than anything on the planet. So.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Shanny doesn't love anything on this planet more than she loves herself. You cannot convince me otherwise, Jason. I'm sorry. You really cannot convince me otherwise. And again, most normal people, if their child was not talking to them, first of all, would reevaluate the child's childhood. Would question themselves. And if they got angry, they sure as hell wouldn't be blasting it all over social media, harassing the kid. They would be like, okay, this is how it is. Like I said, Mama Shaw and Brother Shaw went through a time where Brother Shaw was not talking to Mama Shaw anymore. And she didn't go all over social media and start blasting him, no. I mean, yeah, she bitched to family members. I was one of them, even though I under no terms told her, I ain't taking sides. You're my mom, he's my brother. I told both of them this. I said, I am not taking sides. You can bitch all you want to, but I'm not taking sides in this. This is between you two. I'm not involved. But yeah, she didn't go blasting it all over fucking social media. Who the fuck does? Oh wait, Shani does that.
Oh. And she's BBD. What do you think's gonna happen? This is gonna happen.
No one puts any consideration in me. Never.
I said me.
Oh, what about your child? What about my child? He's being a fucking horrible child brat. You think I'm gonna think any differently because you say something? Think about your children's feelings? No, you gotta think about everyone's feelings.
It's just clear to me that
No, Shani, you just want everyone to think about your feelings alone. Instead of you reflecting and trying to think, where is this coming from? Why is he acting like this? Why is he cut off contact with me? No, you can't do that. You are incapable. Fucking capable of doing shit like that. Of self-reflection. And admitting that maybe you fucked up. Or actually, you unobjectively fucked up. But you can't do that. You are incapable of that type of self-reflection. And you know what? I'm here for it.
because I had a good mom, that if something like this happened with me online with her.
What the fuck is Shani going off about you, Sydney? Why the hell is Shani going off on you? What is she going off on you about? Do I need to go bust her ass? I will go bust her ass.
There's no way, you know, it would have killed her. It would have.
And it is killing me.
Yeah, protracted, slow, and it's not serious stuff like they have to bring people here. No, but slow over time. Yeah, and I don't know if that can be changed. This is the way you feel about your son.
Shani's been dying for years. Shut the fuck up. She's been dying since at least 2017. At the very least.
And if your son's not in your life might as well be over. That's how you feel.
I always felt that way.
Exactly. She's told me that since she got to my door. Pretty much almost 8 years ago.
Alright, Julian.
My sons are everything to me. If I don't protect them, I'm useless, nothing. They're everything to me. And they are everything to her. So that's it. I mean, I don't know what you expect from her behavior. This is what you're getting because she cares about him so much. And she just wants to hear his voice.
No, she doesn't. This was just about wanting to hear his voice, she could have just listened to Drunk Stacy's podcast. While he didn't get to say much, he did actually get to speak a little bit at least. If this was just about hearing his voice, she could have went and listened to that. This is not about hearing his voice. This is about control. She's got to control him, no matter what. She got to have 100% control. This has nothing to do with just wanting to hear his voice. Nothing at all.
And be in his life to talk to him about things that are going on in his life.
And I want to do it in private, away from people.
Yeah, not online. She's been doing it for years, private, talking to him about his life, and it was fine. Everything was fine.
It's about manipulation.
You were the ones who kept trying to insert yourselves in my life like that.
This makes sense.
You've contacted every fucking family member I have and destroyed my family.
No. None of the reaction channels contacted your parents, who are the only ones that have ever really talked out about you. Your siblings have not. Your siblings have stayed out of it, as they should. Your mother contacted Drag. End of story. He did not reach out to her. She reached out to him. And she came online of her own volition to defend herself because you were saying some fucked up shit about her. And she had every right to come online and defend herself. Do I think that Betty got in a little too deep? Hell yes. Did she do some things wrong? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was she 100% perfect? Hell no. But she still had the right to come online and defend herself against the shit that you were saying. Everything else is not exactly important, but both her and your dad had that right. And they did not reach out to reaction channels. Or no. Reaction channels did not reach out to them. They reached out to reaction channels. Because they wanted to have their voices heard. That's what's up. That's what's going on. Nobody manipulated you. You're the only one that fucked that up, Shani, but you cannot see that. You are incapable of admitting that you're the problem. Which, of course, is a classic sign of, what is that again? What was that again? Oh, fuck. What was that word again? Oh, yeah. Narcissistic personality disorder.
You fucking weirdos online because you want to pick on someone to the point of their destruction. Well, you got it. Now I can watch it. I'll saturate you with it. I'll saturate you with my...
Like you saturated Jason with your piss?
My pain.
Oh, yes, please, let me have
Since
it.
you want to feed off it so much.
Nom,
for your
nom,
lulls
nom,
and your
nom.
laughs.
Actually, I'm going to feed off a free cookie
Good.
I got when I got hired.
You can watch it and suck me up till my bitter end.
Well, a lot of the time they're getting me on camera. Which is funny.
Well, you're talking.
No, I wasn't. You just have this tendency now to put the camera on me.
Because I hate how I look.
Okay, well, I understand that.
I can't even recognize myself anymore. I'm that fucked up.
Yeah, it's quite a few days into this. So
I haven't eaten, I barely drinking anything, and if this goes on one more day, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but she doesn't look much different than she did before. She really doesn't. She looks almost exactly the same as when she first started streaming from that house. An almost exact same spot. Pour your misery down me.
And then you won't see me for a while.
yep.
Because I'm at the edge, man, before I...
Oh, yeah, this... So the place I got it from gave me a free 6-pack of cookies when I got hired. I picked out 2 mint double chocolate chunk, 2 regular double chocolate chunk, and 2 just regular chocolate chunk. I'm gonna save one of the regular chocolate double chocolate, one of the regular chocolate chunk, and one of the regular double chocolate chunk for Mama Shaw when she gets home. She doesn't like mint, so I had the 2 mint cookies.
They black out. And I can't help it. I cannot help how I feel. I don't give a shit what your evil fucking twisted opinions are. I don't even know if you're being honest about your opinions, to tell you the truth. You may just be doing it just to hurt me. Just to hurt me. But this type of pain is the worst type of pain any human being can feel.
There's zero doubt about that.
It's the worst. And not being able to eat and barely drink, that doesn't help. You know, I have infections that's going off in my body left and right now because the stress is so bad. And he knows, he sees them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's treating them.
And a baby.
So,
I just don't understand any of this.
no.
I don't understand it at all.
And this can be on video for the rest of his life so he can know, guess what? This is what you did to your mom.
Yeah, and this is just for all the kids out there that might have mentally ill parents. You know,
Here we go.
what he's done here, don't
Here we go, guilting the kid.
ever do. Don't ever do this to your parents. This isn't... I see this as demonic.
I need your outline.
Because he knew that you love him with all his heart, with all your heart. You've done everything possible for him.
And all he did was expect me to give up everything that is like lifelines to keep me going.
Yeah. It's like...
That's hate.
Does he realize?
Shani, what the fuck did you do for him? Name one thing you have actually done for him. And don't say feeding him. Because that's a basic thing that all parents need to do. Is feed their fucking kids. Again, I'm going to revisit the Colorado MTV Crib style apartment tour. In your room, around all the junk and all the trash and all the empty cans, you had a huge bed, huge nice bed, used to be nice until your fat ass got on it. You had a big screen TV, you had a hot plate, you had a microwave, and you probably more than likely had the PS5 up there. You had all of this shit all over your room. Not to mention all of your weed paraphernalia. And then what did the kids have? What did the fucking kids have in their rooms? Zach, I think he had like this little ball pit type thing, but it was full of plushies, which was adorable. But that was all he really had in his room, other than an air mattress on a bed frame. Luckily, he had a bed frame, but it was still a fucking air mattress with no sheets. And then you go into William's room, and what does he have? He has a guinea pig cage and a dirty ass fucking mattress on the floor. A fucking mattress on the goddamn floor. With dirty, nasty fucking sheets. And you can sit there and tell me, well, it's his fault. He didn't wash his sheets. You're his mother. You're supposed to be teaching him how to do this stuff. If he's not doing it, that's when you take his hand and you walk him through it. And if he still refuses it, don't let him get to the point where they were at, where you could visibly see the line of dirty, nasty fucking sheet and the underside of the goddamn sheet where it tucked under the mattress. You wash those sheets before they get to that point. But of course, you were too busy holed up in your bedroom on the 3rd floor, hotboxing it, or streaming in the fucking stairwell. If you guys don't remember the apartment tour, the bottom floor when you first walk in had had a nice desk with a computer chair, all this other shit for streaming and stuff. But these two chucklefucks chose to stream in the fucking stairwell between the 3rd and the 2nd levels, effectively cutting off the youngest child whose bedroom was also on the 3rd level, effectively cutting him off either from his room or from the kitchen on the 2nd floor. Because if he had to go up or down the stairs, he had to walk right through their fucking streaming setup. So what the fuck did you do? Other than cause him trauma.
It's that you are paying bills. Maybe he doesn't believe you're actually making money on it. She is, son. I mean, I don't know. Literally the last 3 cell phone bills she's paid. She's making money, son. You want her to stop making money too. For you.
Just so a possibility of you coming back in my life. So I'm supposed to break up with the love of my life, and I'm supposed to not have any job or gain of support. Right. So I'm supposed to be jobless and homeless for you. And hobbyless. And heartless. Because I don't have the 2 people that matter the most to me. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Again, you are basically reiterating the fact that you are choosing the man that abused his younger brother and probably abused him too. You are just reaffirming that you are choosing the abuser over your children. I don't know about you. I don't have kids, guys. I luckily did not spurt out any crotch goblins. Thank the heavens. But if I had kids and I found out and I saw or found out that my boyfriend was physically abusing them, I'd go to prison. Because I wouldn't go to prison because they'd never find the body. I've watched too many crime shows. Blood is red, UV is blue. I've watched enough crime shows. They'll never find you. They wouldn't be able to find the fucking body. He'd just vanish. I sure as hell would not choose the man who's abusing my kids over my own kids. No fucking way. I don't care how good he wipes my fucking ass. Or how good he supposedly eats my pussy until I piss all over his face. There would be no fucking choice. Absolutely none. I would tell him, look, you have You have until midnight to get your shit out of this fucking house. I'm taking the kids, we're leaving, and if you're not out by the time we come back, the police aren't gonna find you, darling. They'll never find you. Because I will murder your fucking ass, and I know very damn good and well that you don't use bleach to clean up blood. Use hydrogen peroxide. Every lady who has a period knows that.
I don't think
That's fair for putting you in foster care because you asked for it.
I don't think that's fair. No. It at very least deserves a discussion, you know, from the parties involved. A private conversation. You know? That seems decent to me. You're making a very Chris-like mistake here, William. By just disappearing and not talking to your mom again. That's very Chris-like. You don't want to be like Chris, do you?
Yeah, I bet those same idiots told Chris to go contactless with me too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
And that destroyed my life to the point where you guys were affected so badly because of it.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna be. It's their closest thing to their dad.
Chris went contactless with your fucking ass, Shani, because you were cheating on him with Jason. You admitted to it. Pepperidge Farm remembers when you admitted to having phone sex with Jason. Oh, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm also remembers the fact that Jason, during these phone sex sessions, licked the phone so hard that he broke it. Yes, you guys heard that correctly. During their little phone sex sessions, Jason licked the phone so hard that he broke it. Congratulations. You guys just let that mental image just soak into your brain.
No, I mean affected by me not being able to mentally cope with it.
Oh, okay.
But that's the people you want to hook up with, the people who destroyed your mom and your life.
Yeah, you already did that. Yeah, that's a done deal. You already did that by doing the interview. Or however, just one interview. I don't know if there's more than that. I don't know.
Okay. In defense of Drunk Stacy and the Tennessee Tooth Fairy, I will say this much. They did not become Shani reactions until after you guys had been absconded from Colorado. Till after you had been criminally evicted. Everyone who was reacting to you before then, William has tried to go to, and they have all said no. We don't. Excuse me, sorry. I'm also having Dr. Pepper. They have all said no. We don't feel comfortable doing this. Stacy and the Tennessee Tooth Fairy did not start reacting to you until after you had come back to Pennsylvania. Actually, not until after Jason had gone to jail and been released from jail for allegedly kicking your youngest son. So, they're not and even the older reaction channels like BGTV, Jules, Burnt Toast, Dragnot, they didn't even ruin your fucking life. That was you. That was all fucking you. That was every single goddamn stupid decision that you made. That made your life the hell that it is. And I am so happy to see you reap these consequences.
So you already did that.
Alright, Sydney, you quit?
And you want me to sacrifice any more for you? Have you done everything in your power to try to destroy me as a person? You really want me to sacrifice for you? You want me to sacrifice everything for you? Everything, even though you're in this position you're in now because of you and your decisions.
So are you! So are you! You're in the situation because of your own
And you damn
goddamn
well know
decisions.
they're your decisions. You can tell lies on the internet all you want. You know what the fucking truth is. See, I don't need thousands of people to
Well, I mean, Mr. Willie, I don't know what you want me to eat, but right now I'm eating a delicious cookie. So.
defend myself, William, like you did. That shows what kind of bullshit lie you're trying to spew. I'm just sticking up for myself, a disabled, fucking, mentally ill woman sticking up for herself. And if I die because of this, William, it's all your fault, and I hope you fucking live with that and those consequences. That you did this because you chose to listen to idiots on the internet over your mom and talking to her like a decent human being, like I'm talking to, and holding grudges and not forgiving people. I taught you better than that. I always taught you to forgive others. And now you have your fucking foster mom and these people on the internet teaching you to hold grudges, telling you it's okay to hold grudges. When you know what the grudges did to me in my life, and how holding grudges affected my life.
Me.
I didn't teach you to be forgiven, so you let people get away with the shit they done, Will. I taught you forgiveness, so you personally can have relief inside, and not have to worry about what shitty people do to others.
No, you want him to be a doormat for you. That's what you're pissed off about. It's not that he's not forgiving you for anything. He's just refusing to be a doormat.
And you. That's why I taught you forgiveness. It wasn't about them. It was about you. And your mental health. And your sanity. But they're gonna twist everything I say. Don't listen to her, she's lying. Don't listen to her, she's lying. How about you listen to me and give me one fucking chance? And realize what kind of fucking fucked up people they are to try to go in between a relationship between a mother and a child. And these are so-called parents.
I'm not a parent. I did not squeeze any crotch goblins out of my cooter. You can thank God for that, because I sure as hell am. But the only thing I have is a fucking dog. That's it. I just have a dog. I don't have kids. I mean, yeah, when I was in my, early 20s, early 30s, yeah, I wanted kids. But once I hit about 35, I was just like, yeah, no. No thanks. I'm good. But yeah, I don't have any crotch goblins of my own. So.
The karma they are collecting doing this? Yeah, enjoy what comes to you.
Yes, the karma of my pair of glasses finally coming in after I thought they were lost yesterday. And the fact that I got a job today. Yeah, I sure am reaping my fucking karma, aren't I?
Enjoy what comes your way. I'm sure, Coctopus, your ex-wife, that's seeing how you're trying to manipulate a 18-year-old son to hate his mother, I'm sure she's taken that into account and showing that to the proper authorities, so you will never have ground over your kids, because you don't deserve children. If you think it's a responsible action to cause a child to hate their own parent.
Stacy doesn't want anything to do with his kids. Stacy doesn't want anything to do with his kids. What the fuck are you talking about? He left them. He left them for an internet girlfriend that he moved in with, but then he broke up with her, tried to overdose on blood pressure medicine, wound up in the hospital, and then got a new e-girlfriend. So, but still, he left his wife. He left his girlfriend. It wasn't his wife. Unlike you two, they never claimed to be married. So, yeah.
If you truly think that's what responsible parents do.
Yeah, she's trying very hard.
Responsible parents don't manipulate an 18-year-old
Who is Stacy? That's TJ's real name. Stacy.
boy's head to hate his mother. Because
Oh, you weren't aware of that lore, QTC? Yeah. Stacy, I keep wanting to correct myself. Stacy cheated on his longtime girlfriend with someone online, broke up with her, left her and his kids, went and moved in with this chick, and then she broke up with him, so he tried to overdose on blood pressure medications and wound up in the hospital. And then after he got out of the hospital, he got another e-girlfriend, so.
you have some personal grip with them on the internet. Fucking pig. Love to see your ass in person.
I'm sorry, Mr. Willie. Stacy is not a 8-foot tall space goat with giant knockers and a dong that could reach my throat. So no, not interested in that.
I would regret shit. Great, more people.
I don't know why you're sending me that. I don't need to hear that no more. That was about my work.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Whatever
Well,
you say,
I,
Willie.
like, literally,
Whatever you say.
It's gone. You know, I can't log into work anymore, so it's over. I don't know why you're sending me texts about that.
They were sending texts to me after I left my last job. They were still sending me texts about meetings and shit. I had to actually text the manager and be like, I don't work for this company anymore. Stop sending me texts.
No, there has to be some kind of moral consequence to doing this to a woman who's mentally ill and sick. There has to be some kind of legal consequence to this type of abuse to me.
I know.
It's not abuse if you post it online.
I would totally agree. Yeah. It's always been that egregious, the treatment of these people. It's always been that bad. It's just, how do you make it happen? Good luck finding a lawyer, because they don't take this shit seriously, any of it, ever.
No. No one takes into account of mentally ill people.
They're not when you come online spreading your mental illness like it's fucking candy. They're not going to take your shit seriously. All that they do is take a look at any of the archive channels and be like, okay, this bitch crazy.
No one.
No.
Not even my son, and I thought I taught him better than that. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they make fun of us for our depression, and the house getting, like, disarray for being depressed.
I know.
Like, they expect mental...
I have a friend I talk to on Discord who suffers from a lot of mental issues. And there are days when she doesn't feel like cleaning the house. She doesn't feel like washing her dishes or something. But she knows when she needs to start forcing herself to do those things. And when she posts them on Discord, we're all like, yeah, good for you. Yes, it can be difficult to do housework when you are depressed. When you have any type of mental illness, it can be a chore to do it. But you still have to force yourself to do it so your house doesn't become a complete and utter disaster. I mean, my room's not the cleanest room in the world, but I'm fucking lazy, so...
mentally ill people to be perfect.
It's just not the way it goes. No.
Yes, you did it this morning,
It's
Max.
not controllable. If you have a bad event happen in your life...
Oh yeah, when she Max, when she cleans out her bird cage, she'll send us videos of her birds, of her two budgies singing to each other. They're so cute. I love those two little birds. And I love Gidget too. Gidget's amazing. Gidget's the best little dog.
It's going to affect the way you are, the way you function.
No, for some reason these people think I'm doing everything deliberately. Yeah, I'm throwing
What
up
the fuck?
and shitting deliberately constantly and being stressed out constantly. I'm doing it deliberately.
No, these are biological symptoms of being brokenhearted. That's what it is. And she's on Ozempic. That don't help either, but...
He doesn't give a shit.
This is a big part.
He probably thinks I'm lying about being on Ozempic. They probably lied to him so much.
You literally showed it on camera. You've taken it on camera.
So many times. I've shown my Ozempic. Oh, no, your mother's dealing that stuff, son.
Oh, she's dealing it. How? People go to their doctor to get fucking Ozempic. They don't have to come to Shanty for Christ to deal it to them.
Not everybody can get Ozempic. Ozempic itself, as the name brand, is only covered by your insurance if you have diabetes. That's what it's supposed to be for. It's supposed to regulate your body weight so you can reduce the impact of diabetes. Or even reverse it. Reverse diabetes. That's what Ozempic is for. That's what it's covered for. So yeah, there are some people who will buy Ozempic on the black market and use it just as a weight loss drug because their insurance doesn't cover it as just a weight loss drug. You have to have some kind of underlying condition that is caused by your obesity in order to be on Ozempic. They don't just hand it out to everybody who says they want to lose weight. So yeah, there are people who sell it on the black market. You easily could be one of them. I mean, we've only seen her use the one. I mean, I've personally only seen her use the one syringe. How many did she get in a pack? She could have easily, you guys could have easily been selling that shit for drugs. Because people will pay under the counter for the Ozempic. That's why Amberlynn Reed was on Ozempic Light or Diet Ozempic or off-brand Ozempic. Because her insurance would not cover the cost of the actual Ozempic. Because she does not have diabetes.
There's also online pharmacies. You don't even really need a doctor. They do
Lady
everything for you,
Starfire.
and you can get it sent to your door. Who the hell is looking for street Ozempic? You're fucking morons.
Well, and then try to turn me
Oh, they finally discovered the ball. Aww. They tore it apart, of course.
into some fucking mess head.
Yeah, because you're vitamin D deficiency.
Yeah. So because I have a vitamin D deficiency, that means I'm on meth.
Yeah, exactly. That's their logic.
I don't think you're on meth. I just don't think you brush your teeth. That's my thing. I just don't think you brush your teeth.
This is why Jesus said, "Do not judge by appearances, but judge
Righteously.
righteously."
Yeah, and you need to see things and you need to know things to judge correctly.
Because they're given unrighteous judgment.
Unrighteous
Complete and utter
judgment
unrighteous judgment.
They
right
lived
here.
it, and they know all the things that happened, and now they just accept lies and say lies themselves, apparently. So,
And we have to sit here completely mental fucking just gone.
oh yeah. And now for the time being, but
Oh yeah, absolutely. If someone's blowing up their toilet, it could be a broken heart, or it could just be Taco Bell. One of the two.
nothing coming in again, which is real bad. So we need you guys' donations. You want to donate to us? We need it bad. We're gonna
Don't
need it.
donate
Yeah.
to them.
So thank you for that. If you keep
Don't donate to them. Donate to me. I do have super chats turned on. Oh, I do have super chats turned on. Just saying. No, really, guys. You guys don't have to. Don't.
can't.
I have a job now. Don't.
Well, you just have to go and call those other places.
The shit's already in action.
Okay.
Everything's gonna start rolling pretty much today, and she's probably gonna call me tomorrow.
Okay.
We got things rolling, and we might get housing too, which is really good. We might get some response from that. So
Well, we need something because we're really fucking sick. Like, you're not mentally there. Neither am I.
I was fine. I was making money every day and paying for shit that needed to be paid on a daily basis. Now, not so much. No, and I know the reason why too, and that really fucking makes it a lot worse. It's the reason why it's happening.
Because a kid doesn't want to fucking be a decent human being right now?
Well, I know what I do. I would mainly put it on the trolls because they're the ones that they 1,000 calls. The main reason is the calls. So put it on them. Fuck that shit. They made the calls. But why did they make the calls? Because William went on an interview and spewed a bunch of bullshit.
No, they made the calls because Shani was on here spewing a bunch of bullshit, and you, as her caregiver, were saying, yeah, I'm not gonna make her stop. Yeah, this is bad for her, but I'm not gonna make her stop. Because I'm a fucking pussy. Because I don't have an ounce of testosterone in my goddamn body. Shani stole it all. That's why they called. Because you were being a shit caregiver. And you have people who watch you who actually are mandated fucking reporters. They need to report that shit, because that is being neglectful to the person you are supposed to be taking care of. Shani didn't have a directive, and I'm pretty damn sure that Shani does not have a directive in her healthcare plan with the company that she is on palliative care, not preventative care. If she was on palliative care, that would be a completely different story, because all they would need to do is just give her stuff to make her comfortable while she fucking dies. But you were sitting there saying, oh yeah, I'm not going to call the ambulance. I'm not going to take her to the hospital. I'm not going to make her get offline. No. Yeah, there are people who are mandated fucking reporters. You're supposed to be a caregiver. And Shani's supposed to be the one you are giving care to. That's why you got fucking reported. Not because of William or anything like that, but because of Shani being online for multiple hours, multiple times a day, all fucking week.
So you tell me, who do I blame? Fuck blame.
AGA.
Right? It happened. That's the
Thank
point.
you, Amanda.
I know the catalyst. So I'm going to have that knowledge and just deal with it, you know?
God, I wish I really probably should go to the hospital and get on some Ativan or something.
Okay.
Go to the mental ward for a few weeks.
Oh, great. Cool.
Oh, come on, Shani. You couldn't survive a mental ward for a few weeks. You couldn't even survive there a week, allegedly. Although I honestly don't think she went to a nut hut. I think she went to a inpatient rehab facility trying to get on disability, and they were trying to push her to do shit that she knew if she could accomplish, if she did it, she wouldn't be able to get on disability. She wouldn't be able to have all the nursing programs. But she couldn't even stay then. She got signed out against medical advice. Because she kept talking about call lights and and making her walk and shit. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of what they do in an inpatient rehab facility. Even one that is located inside of a nursing home, inside of a long-term care facility, they're going to make you do shit. They're going to want to evaluate you. They're going to make you do shit you don't want to do. Because you want that disability. You want those nurses. You want to grift off the fucking government. Because you don't want to do anything. You don't want to accomplish anything. You don't want to work or earn anything.
I know. You need to get paid, though. So you can live.
Why? What? Live?
Yeah, what's living?
Live?
We were beginning to live.
Trying. It was we had a little fucking scrap of bread on the table. Oh my God, let's have Thanksgiving. That's the deal.
Let's have Halloween.
Yeah.
I want to hand candy out to the trick-or-treaters this year.
You can do that. But the point is...
Oh, fuck. No child needs to be anywhere near that fucking house. That house is a biohazard right now. No child needs to be walking through your lawn with all the Shani shit spewing all over it. No.
Is that my point with that statement is like, yeah, you can't have a Thanksgiving meal on a piece of bread. You can cut it up into little bitty pieces and have, oh, look at this is a wonderful Thanksgiving meal. But that's what we had. We had a little leg up, and then this fucking happened. We had one little leg up.
After years of struggling.
Now we're back in the bottom again, pretty much. Until I know exactly what's going on. So I shouldn't act that way because I'm pretty sure something can happen, so we'll see.
No, but instead of waiting, you decide to go online and bitch about people you're working for. Or the people that you were working for. So they decided to go ahead and fully terminate you rather than giving you a 10-day notice, which I find amazing because, again, this is you reaping those consequences of your actions.
I'd like to sue the hell out of these people for harassment and mental fucking abuse and torture.
Sue me.
That's what I'd like.
No, it's their freedom of speech to torture you because you put yourself on the internet. That's how it's treated, you know?
That's a bullshit excuse.
That's total.
For bad behavior.
It's in TOS.
So is using an alleged mental illness. That's not an excuse for bad behavior, Shani. just because you allegedly have all of these mental illnesses does not excuse you from coming online and acting like a freaking cunt. It doesn't. That is no excuse.
This stuff ain't okay.
That's a bad excuse for your shitty behavior. It's a
This just in, guys. I'm gonna let this play so I can go put on some pants.
horrible excuse for your shitty behavior. No wonder William's acting out the way he is. Because you have no moral fiber.
Yeah, and if he's been consuming their content, that's what he's becoming.
It can only last so long before he finds this gross.
Because, yeah, well, they're heartless. A lot of them are perverts.
Yeah, you don't like perverts or heartless people. Or drunks.
I mean, all of them are heartless.
All of them are drunks, too.
Yeah, the vast majority.
That's who you're hanging out with, is drunks, even though you're trying to hold a grudge about us. You're drunks, even though we're not.
No, I had a drinking problem. Absolutely. You never had that problem, ever. So,
No, I never had a drinking problem.
never. So. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, Will, that Octopus is a straight-up alcoholic. So you're cool with alcoholic people? That's interesting.
I mean, you say you want your mom to get better, but yet you sabotaged everything. How the hell am I supposed to get better if you're caught sabotaging me? All this is because of your own self-destruction. I was doing fine, son, before you started your bullshit lies.
Fuck.
Before you started all this bullshit, I was doing fine. Now this has set me back quite a while.
You blow apart our lives, right? You, like, if you didn't want to have anything to do with us, why didn't you just go silent and leave? But you insisted on blowing apart our lives, too. See, that shows me that there's some other group of people that you're now part of. Because that's all.
Again. He did not start coming online until you two Chucklefox started talking shit about him. He was silent. Maybe he left a few comments here and there, but as far as actually speaking out about shit, he was silent. But then you two Chucklefox, you two waterlogged walnuts, the emaciated meerkat and the sentient mattress stuffed with mayonnaise, until you two decided to come online and start talking all this shit. That was the catalyst. That was what forced him to start reaching out to reaction channels. Oh, by the way, pants have been acquired.
Always what happened.
Hi,
With
Serenity.
these people, like, they would recruit somebody close. Like Chris.
Or my mom.
Or her mom. And then they blow apart her life. You did that. You did exactly that. So, you're part of them now. That's the way I'm seeing it for sure.
Do you think I want you in my life after all this shit?
And you know your words will be very meaningful and powerful to affect everything in our life because you were in our household. So they'll listen to you. Yeah, they do. Which is why it was so important that you were telling the truth and saying, there's no abuse, there's no nothing bad. My parents are mentally ill and they do their best. That was true.
Some kind of weird grudge thing.
That was the truth. And you've listened to reaction channels. They twisted your mind on everything that you went through. Do I believe they twisted your mind on this?
So now are you invalidating his experiences? Is that what you're doing? Shani constantly talks about everybody invalidating her experiences, not believing her experiences. They were her experiences, guys. How could you not believe her experiences? How could you invalidate her experiences? But yet, it's perfectly fine for you to invalidate William's experiences. You're invalidating his experiences. I thought we were supposed to believe all victims here. I thought I thought that was your whole shtick. Believe everything we say because we're the victim. Believe all victims. Don't invalidate experiences. I thought that was your whole thing. But no, I guess it's only just for you and not for everybody else.
I don't think so. I don't believe they did. Because you're smart. You're not a manipulable
Thank you,
little
Red.
flower. You're smart. So you did this deliberately, lying.
We already know what your foster mom said.
Oh yeah, we know that you've had issues, dude. We know.
Honestly, I do not believe that they are in nearly as much contact with the foster mother as they are currently claiming to be. I don't think they're in contact with the foster mother at all. I think they're just saying the shit because they're used to talking out of their ass.
But this went so far. This didn't have to go this far. You could have had a little hissy fit where you went and did an interview, then call your mom and say, oh, geez, you know, I just had to get some shit. You would have got an earful.
What the fuck would I check my Discord? What the fuck did you send me,
you brought that
Max?
onto yourself.
Yeah, you did. You did. But my point is that this could have been okay. Like, you just do that thing and then had a reconciliation of some sort, and, you know, that could have happened. But you took this so far, and you're still not contacting her, and you're literally killing her now.
That's not manipulation.
She's literally dying. Like, what do you want? No, it's not manipulation. It's telling the truth. Like, her health is going down fast. And it was on a very much upward trajectory before this wave.
I can't even walk right.
So I hope you're happy about blowing apart your...
Yes, that is a very accurate picture of Shannon Rev, Max. Thank you so much for that.
mother's life. For no reason. None. Other than, I don't know, you wanted attention. And you think these reaction channels are cool, then you are the last person on earth I ever want to deal with. If you think what they do is...
Yeah, exactly. She forgot about Vaughn. Vaughn's the true victim in all of this. Even this situation. Vaughn is the true victim.
Cool. Wow. You're not who I thought you were at all. Not even that much, like, you're a completely different person from who I knew.
Pulled up my Discord.
A really sweet, nice kid. That's who you were. If you're into that, I don't know you. You must have changed a lot in 3 years. That's all I can say. You must have changed dramatically.
Well, my whole life has been on a standstill waiting for them.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I want to add this picture.
And I hope the kids on the internet are watching this and hearing this of what you're doing to your mom. Because I guarantee they wouldn't do this to their mom and dad. They just wouldn't.
Some kids can be pretty hurtful, but this is, wow. I've never known anybody in my life that did this level shit to their parent.
Get them fired, cause their mental health and physical health to go down. Lie about them to a bunch of fucking horrible stalkers on the internet.
Yeah. I've never heard of anything like that.
No. He is my son.
That's true. Yep.
And if this is his way to cry out for attention, you're doing it totally wrong. Cause I haven't eaten anything. I'm barely drinking anything. I can't keep my medicine down.
Yeah, she's on the edge of going to the hospital. You know, if that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen.
I thought she didn't want to go to the hospital.
I haven't slept. I've been doing nothing but tossing and turning. That's what you've done to me.
There we go. An accurate image of Rev and Shady.
No, I'm just saying what's going on. And me realizing where the problem stems, which is you.
Facts ain't defamation. You talking about the facts of the matter is not bad.
Or defamation. Or harassment.
No. It's a mother trying to talk to her son. That's all it is.
There you go. Accurate image of Jason and Shanny.
I mean, all they can do really with
Thanks,
these
Max.
words is say I'm lying and gaslight me. But how many times must these words be repeated before you realize they're not bull?
And you're not gaslighting your son? You're not gaslighting William? You've been gaslighting him this entire fucking time.
Shit. But that's okay. Oh, I feel so fucking shit. I need to calm down. My stomach is fucking...
Yeah, it's like you're re-traumatized every time. Because it's so, like, I can't take that. So it's like every time you even think about it, it's like a shock to your system. So it, like, upsets your stomach, it upsets... Yeah.
Yes, exactly. What you guys are bringing up in the chat, that's exactly what happened.
U-2 super chatted $11.73. Waiting for Uncle Tommy to get rid of them slightly smiling face.
Thank you. Thank you, V2.
You know, like a literal spiral of horribleness.
So, William, if you want to kill your mother, this is a good way how to do it. It's a very good way how to do it, and it's working very well, so good job.
Oh, poor Shanny. She's having a sad. She's having a sad, guys. Don't you feel terrible for her? We've been so abusive to her. We're just ruining her life.
Why don't you look up what stress-induced cardiomyopathy does to people?
Oh, shut the fuck up on
Yeah.
cardiomyopathy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm calling Jason your name, William, because I can't get you off my fucking mind.
Yeah, that's true.
That sounds like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Honestly. This entire fucking saga, Shanny has sounded like a fucking crazy-ass ex-girlfriend. Try to change my mind on that. She is acting like a fucking psychotic ex-girlfriend. I hear banjos every single fucking time she brings up William. Holy fucking shit. This is reminiscent of when Cobes broke up with Naked and Laughing. She went fucking crazy. This is reminiscent of that. Shanny, are you now light for your son? Oof. That's not a good look.
I was calling Gavin William. I saw Gavin today, and I said, "Hi, William Bear."
You did.
Shanny misses her baby boy. Oh, she did. I knew I heard banjos every time. Every single time. She starts talking about William, I keep hearing Sweet Home Alabama. Fucking hell. We got some deliverance happening up in the Northeast, guys. Yeah, no doubt she wants his money. She wants that little paycheck he gets from his after-school job. In fact,
Like, I know when I go to the hospital, they're going to put me on an IV
Aw.
for dehydration.
Aw.
They're probably going to put me on some kind of Phenagrin.
Here's an idea, bitch. After you get done drinking, get some fucking water. That's my whole thing. All of this shit that's going on with her is because after their little bender that they had, where they both got plastered out of their fucking minds, she did not properly hydrate afterward. You are supposed to drink water after you drink like that. You're supposed to hydrate yourself because alcohol will dehydrate you terribly. Terribly. In fact, when I used to drive for Uber, because I did that for a little while, I used to have little packs, little baggies that I made. And it would have peppermints, crackers, and a bottle of water. A small bottle of water, but still a bottle of water. And I would give them to my college kids when I would drop them off at a bar. I'd be like, look, hydrate between your drinking. So here's a bottle of water.
Mixed with some kind of anti-anxiety. And they're going to want to see me eat before I leave. I already know what my treatment is. I'd feel thousands of times better if you just fucking talked to me. Because this can't...
Well, I mean, honestly, Miss Patty, she's always favored William over Zach. Always. It's always been William. Everything has been William. William this, William that, William. William has always been the favorite of her two kids. she could give two shits about fucking Zach. The only thing that she would care about is if Zach actually got on some form of disability for his autism. That'd be the only time that Shani would give a shit about Zach. Would be for that. And that's sad. That's sad. You shouldn't favor one child over the other for no reason at all. Just because one child might have some kind of learning disorder. Or might be on the spectrum. You really should not favor one child, your neurotypical child, over your neuroatypical child. You really shouldn't. But Shani does. She's always favored William. William has always been her golden child. William has always been the one that she's always focused on. That's why I honestly do think that Shani has some kind of weird complex for him. That's why I honestly do think that. I think Shani has some sort of funny ass fucking complex for her oldest child.
This like seriously, this can't not be affecting him either.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Maybe he'll realize how much of emotionally.
Yeah, Max has, what was that, colitis? You said you recently got? But yeah, she's been to the ER a lot of times with digestive issues. And you have to get a CAT scan. She's gotten CAT scans and shit. But yeah, Shani doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's talking about shit that you would get if you were fucking drunk.
Manipulated and abused he was from these assholes.
Chronic colitis, thank you. Now, an Oedipus complex is when a son falls in love with their mother. I think that's the Oedipus complex. And I think the Electra complex is when a daughter falls in love with their father. Shani's got some sort of Sweet Home Alabama complex or something. I don't know what it's called when a mother falls in love with their child. I have no idea what it's called.
But at least I know where all these lies and all this angst is coming from. And it ain't me, kid. It's these assholes on the internet you're hanging out with. And trust me, your foster mom's been wondering what the fuck's been going on with you too.
Yep.
Yeah, now we know the fucking stem. It makes so much fucking sense now.
Yeah, I honestly think Rev has some kind of fucked up Oedipus complex. I honestly do. Because he at least definitely has mommy issues.
Yeah, it does. And he started cursing and stuff.
Yep.
That's not normal at all.
No.
It's a big change of behavior. Because he hated cursing.
Yeah, and it stems from you guys. Say I'm a bad influence. You're a bad influence.
Yeah, you made him bad, not Shani. Shani's made him a very sweet, good kid.
I have said this before and I will say it again and I will continue to say it. When a person is in an abusive relationship, whether it be a partner abusive relationship or a parent-child abusive relationship, the person who is being abused will act differently when they are in close proximity to their abuser because they're trying to avoid being abused. Oh, Shani just went live. I'm not flipping over though.
You're the one who's encouraging him to have bad behavior toward his mom.
Yeah. That's really true.
Well, you trying to use all of this as an excuse to harass me. Even though you all started it.
Yeah, he did say that, Red. He did say that. Rev has said that Shani is like a mom, like his mom, and he can be intimate with her. So definitely Rev has some kind of fucked up Oedipus complex by proxy or something.
Just so you can have some kind of fucking views on your channel, you losers. You fucking miserable losers who get in between the child and their mother just so you could have some fucking views on your goddamn pathetic fucking shows.
You're so obsessed with
Fucking
your son.
losers.
You are obsessed.
Yeah.
And deep down you know you're the pathetic losers I say you are.
Yeah, I'm a pathetic fucking loser that just got a job today. I'm such a fucking loser.
Oh yeah, they know. They know. They mask by doing a show where they think they're cool.
Yeah, and I hope
mean?
the guilt of this beats.
Guys, I hope you don't think I'm cool. I hope you guys realize that I am a fucking dork. because that's exactly what I am. I am not cool at all. I am a goddamn dork.
Every single one of you people alive.
The parents, it should, you know.
Now, wait until your kids do it to you.
Well, they were taught by them, so they probably will.
Yep.
You know?
Now, you taught your kids bitterness and hate. I didn't teach my kids that.
Yeah,
I taught them compassion and empathy and caring about your fellow man.
And how to be a doormat.
Forgiveness.
Yeah, forgiveness.
That's what you taught them.
How to be a doormat.
So, if that makes me a bad mother...
You can forgive somebody for the actions that they have done against you and still have nothing to do with them. People are perfectly capable of that. You can forgive shit that someone has done to you without allowing them to further do shit to you. That is a possible scenario. That does happen.
I'll take bad mother with pride.
There you go. Absolutely.
Because at least I teach my children goodness and wholesomeness instead of acting like miserable assholes like you. Who wants to pit family members against each other for your fucking pathetic show that barely gets any views? That most of society would turn their...
Yeah, I do have the live that they did today in the playlist. It's going to be after the Djibouti Dubs commercial breaks. I am not planning on going over there and doing them live because I much prefer to do them like this, where I can pause them and get my words out, talk. I really do not like doing them live. I really don't. I don't.
fucking nose up against.
Yep.
You're on the wrong side of history. I'm not.
Shanny, none of this will ever be like even a single footnote in history. None of this will. I'm not going to be a footnote in history. You're not going to be a footnote in history. Ain't none of us going to be a footnote in history. To history, we don't exist. That's just the truth of the matter. To history, we don't. We're nothing.
And the whole think about your son bullshit excuse, no. We ain't playing that game because you obviously never thought about my son by your constant speaking about this and trying to push a narrative that wasn't even fucking true. Just so the whole family's fucking miserable, just so you have content on your own goddamn show. And you guys have been working this shit for years.
I haven't.
That's why, hon.
It's destroying a whole family so you can have content. Wow.
No, we're just destroying
They don't
you.
run shows, they run slander shit. It's just slander streams.
We're just ruining you, that's
Hate
all.
streams. Like, why?
Because it's
Money.
Money. No, because it's funny.
Yeah. Well, I know one thing. I have a lot more.
Over the past few streams that I've done, I've made maybe $100. Maybe. I will much prefer when I actually get a regular paycheck from an actual fucking job. Because YouTube is not it. YouTube's not a job. It's not a consistent job. For some people, it is. People build up an audience. They build up a brand. They get to do what they love and get paid for it, which is fantastic. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the Markipliers and the Lauren Z sides and all these people who can do what they love, making YouTube content and make a living off of it. But they actually make fucking content. They don't sit there and just bitch on the internet all the fucking day long. They actually work hard to make edited content videos. I couldn't do that. I don't have the attention span for that shit.
More dignity and integrity in myself, but I would never get in between a mother and their child.
No, you wouldn't.
Even if it's you, Gary, and you deserve it, I still wouldn't get in between you and your child.
No, you wouldn't.
As a horrible fucking human being you are, I feel bad that you're their mother. Same with Octopus Prime, with his children needing to know that he cheated on their mother so he could have his dick wet.
I'm pretty sure they're well aware of that.
And make his alcoholism feel better.
How do you make alcoholism feel better? My brain stopped working. I don't know how you make alcoholism feel better. Does anybody in the chat know? How do you make alcoholism feel better?
I'm glad your wife dumped you, cockapus.
They weren't married. If you're gonna talk about Stacy, at least realize that him and his girlfriend were never married, kind of like you two. Except for they never claimed they were married. That's one thing they have up on you. They never claimed they were married. Stacy had a longtime girlfriend. That's it. He always called her his girlfriend. He never said that it was his wife. Jesus fucking Christ.
I would have dumped your ass too. Piece of shit.
He wouldn't have had you in the first place. I will give it to Stacy. At least he doesn't get that long.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Jason, you gonna go use the bucket, Jason, just like Shandy does? I mean, you said you used the bucket before. Jason's gonna use the bucket. Oh, gotta love bucket
Fucking
life.
talking about my kid's dick, you fucking pig.
That
In your
was
40s talking about an 18-year-old like that, you fucking pig. Ugh.
That was pretty fucking cringe.
And I guarantee you William was grossed out by your fucking sexualizing comments toward him. Because what 18-year-old would be turned on by some 40-year-old alcoholic with a shitty fucking attitude toward life? He certainly deserves a lot better than you, freak.
Their white noise is overpowering me? I can turn myself up. Is that better? Also, I wasn't leaning into my mic. Thank you, GA.
And
I
as for
also turn up my
weirdo
music.
Chris, who the fuck stalks their fucking wife on the internet for 8 views, or for 8 years, after their divorce?
He hasn't been stalking you for 8 years, Shanny. There's been a lot of streams where he hasn't fucking mentioned your goddamn ass. And now all of a sudden he's responded to the drama going on, and all of a sudden he's been stalking you for 8 years? You won't stop talking about him.
When he's supposed to be happily married. You're not very happily married if you're chasing after your ex, you stupid fuck. And trust me, she knows it. A woman can feel it all.
Well, Miss Patty, she doesn't give a shit about Zach. That's the thing, though. She really does not care about Zach. Zach is an afterthought to her. He's nothing.
You want to go around act like you're some moral fucking good character, and here you are stalking your wife after 8 years after divorcing them. Okay. Okay, mister, I'm so happily married, even though I have to stalk my fucking...
She's talking about Chris, Lady Starfire. She's back on Chris again. Which again is why I honestly do think she has some kind of complex towards William. Because for some odd reason talking about him leads into talking about Chris. Who she's never denied was the love of her life. She can talk about Jason being the love of her life. We all know who truly it was, and it was Chris. And she hates that he wasn't a doormat for her.
fucking ex-wife? Okay. Alright. You stalking me shows you're not happy. And you never were happy. Just suck it up. You're the one who broke our marriage about, and now you're coming back? Thinking you can hurt me some more? Oh, nah. Nah, I've had 8 years to evaluate.
You've had 8 years to bitch and moan and cry and say how much you love him. You have 8 years to do that. You still have not gotten over him in 8 fucking years. 8 years.
Wait, what kind of fucking horrible human being you are. And how you're on the choo-choo train to fucking hell.
We're all going to hell, folks, and I'm driving the bus. Beep, beep, bitch, get in.
I know that. So you can call me a horrible person all you want. I'm not the one who cheated with your wife's best friend.
No, you cheated with the emaciated meerkat sitting next to you, who's probably currently using the bucket. Or he might have actually gone upstairs so he can get away from your constant fucking bitching.
That would probably happen again, Gil.
Oh, I hope she cheats on you.
Well, that would be better, Gil.
I hope she cheats on you so much, and you end up getting AIDS or something.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't.
You're wishing a incurable, deadly disease onto another person. But we're supposed to believe that you are a kind, caring, forgiving Christian woman. Okay. Alright. Keep telling yourself that, Shani.
Yeah.
And also, what really pisses me off about her saying this is the fact that back in 2016, I had to watch my dad die from AIDS. He was a stupid fucking idiot. Stopped taking his HIV medication. Didn't have his bulls wrap their tools before they went raw dog into him. But I had to watch him pass away from AIDS. That's what pisses me off the most about her saying this shit. I would not wish that on... I wouldn't wish that on Shani. I wouldn't wish AIDS on Shani. Because that shit is terrible. Terra-fucking-bull. Not to mention that before Daddy Shaw died of AIDS, when I worked at a nursing home, we had a fellow there who was also slowly dying from AIDS. Daddy Shaw's was a little quicker because he caught pneumonia, got septic, and that's what actually was listed as his cause of death. But it was because he had AIDS. He had no immune system. This fella, he was the sweetest man. And he was so fucking touched, so fucking amazed, that I was not afraid to come into his room, talk to him, and even touch him. Even touch, like, his hand. I wasn't afraid to do that. This guy, I mean, it was like one day because I was a housekeeper at this point. I wasn't a CNA just yet. I was a housekeeper. He came out of his room and I happened to be in the hallway. And he saw me. He said, he was just so fucking sweet. He was just like, I'm really sorry. I know you just came in and mopped my room. Just cleaned it up. But I dropped my coffee. And it spilled all over the floor. Is it too much trouble for you to come back in here and clean it up? And I looked at him and said, no, it's not. Absolutely not. I'll be right in there. Just give me a second. I'll wheel my cart down and we'll get that cleaned up. This dude was so fucking sweet, so fucking kind. It broke my heart when he finally passed. And when he did, I went in there and talked to his family. I was like, I'd talk to him when I would be cleaning his room. I would talk to him when I'd see him in the hallway. I would encourage him to go outside. It broke my heart to watch him waste away like that. And it wasn't even his fault. Unlike Daddy Shaw. It wasn't even his fault. So her sitting here saying that she wishes AIDS on Chris is just absolutely fucking disgusting to me. After the shit I've had to see from people who have had it and have died from it. Breaks my fucking heart remembering that. And knowing that she is wishing this on someone just because she's pissed off at him.
Maybe you'll get incurable herpes on your fucking dick. That'll be good. For being a cheating son of a bitch, lying sack of shit, who stalks his wife after 8 years. 8 years after breaking up with him. I mean, yeah, you claim you hate me so bad, but yet you can't kick me? What the fuck is wrong with you? Trust me, stalking your fucking ex-wife when you're supposed to be happily married shows more to me than anything.
Oh, Boo Boo Cat, those are questions that everybody would like to have answered. Thank you. I needed that laugh after that little trip down memory lane. I really needed that laugh.
That whole happily married bullshit is bullshit. Because I don't go stalk you online. I don't check up how you are online. I could give a fucking shit. Because you're also another person who also lacks moral integrity. While trying to moralize mine. Okay.
Nobody's trying to moralize you, Kenny. We're all just laughing at you.
Try to moralize me when you've done greater sins than I ever have.
Tell that to Jason's
Sounds
phone.
like guilty conscience projection type shit going on.
Tell that to Jason's fucking phone.
Still blaming me for your life being shit, Chris, huh?
No, he's
No,
not.
your life is shit because you are shit.
Just because he's talking about you right now doesn't mean he's blaming. I haven't watched anything from Chris, so I have no idea what the fuck he said. And I don't know if he even said anything. Like I said, it could just be people in the chat claiming it, and she's believing it because she's a fucking moron. Because she believes everything that someone in the chat says. She's believed that 3 different chatters in her chat have been William. Everybody's William. Everybody in her chat is fucking William. So, I mean, for all we know, it could just be something that somebody said that her fucking dumbass believed.
You're miserable because you're a piece of shit, and you know it, and you never repented, and you never said sorry for anything you did. I know that. You never...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't think there was a curable form of herpes either. You learn something new every day. Remember, Red, Shani's been in the medical field for 50 years.
Never apologized once for what you did to me. And you think you're in good graces with God when you never apologize to the person you've harmed. You're not. You're not. And maybe that's why you're stalking me after 8 years of being broken up. Over 8 years. There you go. You fucking loser. Oh, Chris is so happily married, but yeah, he has to stalk his fucking ex-wife. Okay.
No, that don't add up.
No, that don't add up to a happily married man. You know what happily married men do after they break up with a woman? Is they never talk to her or have anything to do with her again. Because they moved on.
Notice how Shani's voice has moved away? She's gotten up from that couch. Maybe she's on the shit bucket.
He'll stalk her on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what supposedly happily married women do? They don't come online and constantly talk about their fucking ex all the damn time. They don't constantly come online and bitch about their goddamn ex all the fucking time. I don't bitch about my ex. I don't bitch about any of my exes. Hell, my ex-husband still is a great guy. Me and him still talk. He sends me pictures of his adopted sons. We're still friends. But normally, people who break up don't come online constantly. I mean, ratchet people do. Fucking white trash people do. But most people are mature enough to realize, you know, it's over. No reason to talk about it anymore. Most people realize that. But you, no, you gotta cling. Because again, it just completely rattles your narcissism that someone would dare break up with you because you were cheating on them with an emaciated meerkat online. That someone would dare betray you. It just completely makes you go into a narcissistic rage.
And most adults with common sense knows that's true as well.
Definitely.
And yes, I say adults
We're
with
all
common
William.
sense because a lot of you don't have any fucking common sense.
No.
I have enough common sense not to believe when someone comes into my chat and claims to be a family member. Not that that's happened, but I did have one guy when I would, way back in the day when I first did videos on my channel. I had a fella, because I was going back and forth with this pro-pedophile group called Heart Progress. One of their people made a sock account of my dead father. I want to say this is like back in 2016 or something. 2017 probably. But because he died in 2016. They made a sock account of my dead dad. And what did I do? I didn't bitch about it. I actually made a funny ass video where I was just like, Fuck, if this is actually my dad, someone needs to call Mr. Creepypasta because there's some spooky shit going on around here. Because I don't know how my dad is leaving messages for people on their YouTube channels when he's fucking dead. It's like he's been dead for over a year now. He must have gotten a Ouija board with internet hookup or something. I don't know.
Very accurate.
Oh. I mean, how does it make you feel that my ex-husband is stalking me still?
Oh, come on, Boo Boo Cat. You know they're not dumping that shit down the toilet. They're dumping that shit in their fucking yard. They make it because the downstairs bathroom is allegedly broken. That's what they've claimed. That's why Shani can't. That's why Shani has to use the shit bucket. So they claim that the downstairs bathroom is broke. And I can't imagine Jason taking those loads upstairs. So chances are they're just dumping them off the porch.
I mean, for him to be talking about you on the internet is ridiculous at this point. I mean, he came back once, he was supposed to do a channel, he just disappeared again. And now, yeah, stick your nose in when something like this happens. That's bitch shit. That's what I'd say. He just wants attention. He's like a little attention-seeking boy.
That doesn't seem like a happily married man to me.
No, if he was a mature married man now and happy, there's no way he would even be on YouTube at all.
Oh, really? So I guess that says a lot about your supposed marriage, huh? I guess you're not mature, happily married, a mature, happily married couple. There's lots of married people who are on YouTube. Lots of them. Some of them are very toxic. Some of them aren't. Some of the toxic relationships aren't even on YouTube. They're on TikTok. One that I've been kind of diving into, you know, kind of wiggling my toes in the pool, is the Resilient Jenkins. A couple who claim to be married, they're not married, who have 5 kids, I want to say. They were living in a 1-bedroom apartment at one point, but then they got kicked out of it for not paying rent. So now they're living in a 1-room motel room with all these kids. And the man in the situation has abandoned one of his sons and has up until recently desperately keeping the other one away from his mom, away from his birth mother. So yeah, there's lots of couples who are on YouTube, and they're happily married. Lauren Z-Side and her husband Bobby are one of them. LD Shadow Lady and her husband Joel are another one that I know of off the top of my head. They recently had a kid. They recently had a baby. LD Shadow Lady and Joel. They're happily married. It is possible to be happily married and still do YouTube. Not everybody is toxic fucking assholes like you do. Hell, it's possible to be happily married and do a drama channel. Perfectly fine. Perfectly okay. There's lots of people who are in happy, stable, mature relationships who are on YouTube doing drama content.
He was never a YouTuber. He was never a guy that wanted to do creator content.
No.
Like, he was not that person. You wanted him to be that person to do stuff with you. But he didn't feel like doing that shit, really. So no, he's just coming back to get a little attention and ass pats and shit. That's all.
Well, you're not happy in your marriage.
I don't think so, man. If you're watching this stuff, like, you're in drama community still, aren't you, Chris?
Over your ex-wife. You can't get over me?
Gross story time with Shaw. That actually kind of happened to me when I was in the rehab center. When I worked as a CNA in the rehab center. We had a lady who was going in for a colonoscopy, so she had to be cleaned out. This bitch, not a bitch, she was a very sweet lady. She had a turd that was huge. It was about the size of a baby. And I was kind of making jokes as I was, because we had to measure their intake and output. So, unfortunately, stool is one of those. And so I jokingly asked her, I was like, hey, this thing's about the size of a baby. What you want to name it? And we were actually naming the turd.
I was forced to get over you, but you did all of this and yet you still can't get over me? Yeah, sounds like you know you...
Yeah, Shani, I'm sorry, but your videos in Colorado and even your more recent videos in Pennsylvania would shine doubt on that you've gotten over him. You've not. Anytime you start having these emotional fucking streams again, where you're bitching at everything, Chris inevitably comes up. He inevitably comes up.
Did me wrong.
Well, he definitely knows he did you wrong, for sure.
And so does William.
Yes. I just smell planned, coordinated, and paid for.
Yep.
That's what I smell.
William has admitted that he's gotten maybe like $250 out of this whole thing from people, not even Stacy and the Tennessee Tooth Fairy, giving him money. Just from people, random people giving him money. Not even, I don't think the Tennessee Tooth Fairy and Stacy have given him anything. As far as money goes, maybe bad advice, but as far as money goes, I don't think they've given him anything. So no, he's not been paid for.
And whoever made this happen is one of the most evil people I've ever seen. That's for sure.
We got 10 minutes of this one. Then the Djibouti dubs. So we
And
can
no, I'm
all
not
go
saying
take
that
a
about
piss.
Will. I don't think he coordinated all this. No way. But he agreed to do it. So, there's that. But somebody else organized all this to be rolled out, so to speak.
And also, I need a drink.
And if the end goal was to get me fired from the job that I got money coming in, then yeah, you definitely won that one.
That wasn't anybody but you, Chuckle Fox. You waterlogged walnuts. That is because of you and your sentient mattress stuffed with mayonnaise. That's the only reason why you got fired, Jason. Wasn't anybody else. Because you guys were coming online, doing very questionable shit. Shani was rolling in her fucking misery and doing all this destructive shit. You two were getting hammered on a live stream. I am pretty sure that any nursing agency who watches their clients and a caregiver that they are paying get hammered on a live stream, I don't think that caregiver's role is going to be lasting very long. And I don't think that client's role is going to be lasting very long either. Because if you're healthy enough to get online and go on a fucking bender, then you're healthy enough to not need in-home care. Fucking hell.
You won that, for sure. If that was the end goal, mission
Oh,
success.
that is sweet of
You know,
you,
you got it.
bud. Google Cat, you're cracking me up too. I'm
On
quite
another note,
enjoying
I
your
can completely
commentary.
and totally endorse non-dairy Tom and Ben and Jerry's Jerry Garcia on a completely unrelated note. That's some good shit. I really like the non-dairy shit that they make, so go get some.
He probably got like one bite of it. He probably got one little spoonful of it, and then Shani got the rest of it. What are the odds? What are the odds that Jason got one little spoonful of that non-dairy Ben & Jerry's ice cream? In fact, actually, hold on. Let me start a poll. Let me get y'all's opinion. Let's start a poll. Did Jason get more than one spoonful of ice cream before Shani inhaled the entire carton? Oh. And of course we're gonna copy Omegon for a little bit. So there we go. Let's start the poll. There we go. Jason get more than one spoonful of ice cream before Shani inhaled the entire carton. Vote yes, no, or banana hammock. Because I'm stealing from Omegon. I love you, dude. I love Omegon. Oh, shit. No.
Some non-dairy. Ben & Jerry's. It's good. I swear to God, Shan, since this shit, it's like I'm just so weary. All I think about is just cuddling you. You know what I mean?
See.
Like comfort. What, honey?
It's what I mean. It's comfort.
Yes.
It helps my stomach and everything.
Yeah, guys, you know, there's got to be a science behind touch. Because I'll tell you, that's what's gotten her through so far. It's just like rubbing and touching and cuddles.
Oh God, I don't want to know what you're rubbing or what you're touching, please. Do not elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Grasshopper cookies taught him a lot. Yes, it did. Shanny's titty words. Yes, it fucking did. It taught him a fucking
I mean,
lot.
we hold people in it no matter what. So we could just, if you want me to eat it, I can just speak my, you know what I mean? Like,
If you fall asleep, I'm sorry.
don't apologize. It's fine, honey. That's how I feel. That's what I've been trying to say, you know? Like, since this happened, the only comfort is, like, cuddles and sleep. That's it. Cuddles and sleep. But this is kind of cruel to do to you as the audience, because it's like, well, you know, there's big gaps of silence and stuff. Yeah, we're just going through it, guys, you know? We're just going through it. You know, it'd be enough dealing with the silence of the boy, you know, her son. That would be bad enough, but then you like wreck our life circumstance too. When it was like a shack with a barely functional door and a barely functional toilet, and you just bulldozed it. Like that's what we had and we were existing in, you know? And you just bulldozed it. When you come back to the house and you're like, Jesus, that's all I had, you know? That little shack that had a half broken door and half broken toilet, but it was, you know, it was my broken toilet, it was my broken front door, and you just bulldozed it. That's what you did to us, really. That's what you did to us.
Oh shit, I am fucking muted. But what I said, sorry. I muted it because I was adjusting my chair. But yeah, Shani doesn't fucking floss. Have you seen her teeth? All she has to do is like stick her tongue between them. And she'll get everything out. My house smells like pure wonder from Bath and Body Works.
But yeah, hon, I think if things aren't different by tomorrow, you should go to the hospital. That's what I think the plan should be, you know? And see how they can help out.
But again, I thought Shani didn't want to go to the hospital. When I was actually doing you guys live, Shani made it a big deal that she wasn't going to go to the hospital. And you weren't going to make her go to the hospital. Now all of a sudden you are? What changed?
They're going to totally understand why you're there, you know? Once you give the circumstances, holy shit. A mother that's totally mentally stable, that has no BPD or any kind of issues, would deal with this not well.
I'm not fucking muted, Red Feather. Shut the fuck up. I love you, Red
It's
Feather.
devastating stuff, guys. It's devastating. And I give you my word from my heart as a person that does not lie, because that is who I am. Okay, I don't lie. Generally speaking, I don't lie. And I'm telling you that that boy, his opinion on this.
Shut the fuck up, Jason. You're the one who said you had a cover your ass policy. You're the one who claimed that you would lie to cover your ass. Pepperidge Farm remembers. You have a cover your ass policy.
This whole situation was very mature and not what he's been saying. That's what I can tell you. Because we did always try our best. We did.
Oh, please, Max. We all know she's keeping plenty down.
The whole family all tried their best to make a pretty hard living situation as tolerable as possible. And that's what it was.
Love you, Red Feather.
And now you listen to people like BGTV and Carrie and this other moron who I'd never heard of, this Coctopus, this whatever, the TJ, whatever the fuck his name, whatever, this person I'd never heard of. You're believing them, and it makes no sense because you know it's lies, and you called it out as such.
Yes, he called it out when you guys made him. You guys forced him to record himself on a call when you had absolutely no parental rights over him while he was still a minor in foster care. You made him record something that you made him get on a voice call, and then you recorded him defending you against Gary. That's what you did. And then you posted it to Shani's YouTube and Twitch and Jason's channel. You think just because those channels are gone that video's gone. It is not gone. It is not. I know a lot of people that have it. I'm one of them. I have that video. I have it. I won't play it because, like I said, at the time he was a minor. I'm not going to play it. I just have it for archival purposes, and so I can bring it up. But I'm not going to play it. Other people might play it, but I'm not going to play it. But yeah, there's been times where he's gotten on, all because Shani made him do it. And what is he going to do? What is he going to do when his abuser is sitting right there fucking next to him and he's within arm's reach of her? Is he going to sit there and say, yeah, everybody's right, you're abusing me? No. Because he wasn't being abused. He's not going to sit there and say, yeah, you're abusing me. No person in an abusive situation is going to do that in front of their fucking abuser.
Years ago, you told Shani's audience they lie about her, they lie about her family, they're evil, and that's it. You're trying to take us away from our parents, and we don't want to be taken away from our parents. That was William. And what you guys do then, you victimize them then. You're Stockholm Syndrome. You're a liar. They attacked you, William. Do you remember that? For telling the damn truth that you knew it to be, what it was. Now you're getting ass pats for lies. Does that feel better than telling the truth? Why? Because you're getting ass pats. Oh, you got a bunch of people in there that are saying, oh, William, you're so wonderful, and put up.
Yeah, okay, I know he's posted it. I'm not going to show it on my channel because I don't want them to get pissy about it and strike my channel. I'd much rather just avoid that entirely. Because, you know, as much as I say YouTube isn't my job, it is something that I do enjoy doing. So yeah, because first of all, it was behind a paywall. You had to be a member to get it, to watch it. And yeah, it has been deleted from the channel, but at first it was behind a paywall. So they could use that as an excuse to strike channels. And I'd rather just not risk that. Because I sure as hell am not good. I'm too lazy to fucking fight that shit.
Upon, and you should have never had such a horrible experience with two horrible parents like that. You like that, right? The little coddling and the patting in the butt. You're 18. You dealt with this shit more mature when you were fucking 15, 16. You were dealing with this more mature.
Again, the reason why you say he was handling it more maturely when he was 15 years old is because he was still in the house. He was still in an abusive situation. And if you're talking about after he got into foster care, there was still a chance for reunification. So if he'd gone online and admitted to all of this shit, and then he had to come back to you, what do you think would have happened then? All hell would have broken loose. No child who was in an abusive situation like that is going to risk the ire of their abuser. So yeah, he wasn't going to speak on it while he was in foster care, because there was always a chance for, at that point in time, there was a chance for reunification. And I'm pretty sure that if he had come out and said and admitted to all the shit you guys were doing to him, and then somehow reunification happened, oh boy, I don't think, no, you guys would have beat the crap out of him.
They manipulate people's minds, and they did it to you. But that's really crazy that they were able to do that with you, because you lived through it. And also, I thought you loved your mother.
Yeah, nevermore.
And that's the big ace in the hole.
I mean, this is from the 10th. So this was like a day ago. This was like yesterday. I'm not going over their current live. I will be going over the one they did earlier today, but I'm not going to flip over to their currently live because I much prefer to do it this way. A lot of people, they like the whole stream sniping thing. I personally don't like it. I was just doing it because it was fun. I was just doing it because I had nothing else to do. But I much prefer having a set-up playlist like this, like I normally do.
Right there, son. You don't know what that means, I'll tell you.
Max, if you are fucking comfortable sharing it, you can do it in parts and I'll read them out loud. Only if you're comfortable sharing it though, honey. I'm not gonna force you to do that, darling. Only if you're comfortable.
An ace in the hole is when you hit, you're playing golf, and you hit it. Boom. In. Ace.
That's not what ace in the hole means, Jason. Ace in the hole is a gambling term, not a golf term. It has nothing to do with golf.
Okay? Well, no, that's a hole-in-one, sorry. Ace is pretty much the best you could do in golf. You know, without getting a hole-in-one, which is pretty much unheard of in actual golf, because of the distances, right? Yeah. But an ace is really good in ace in the hole.
Oh my god. No, Jason. No. Ace in the hole is not a golf term. It is a gambling term. It's a gambling term. It's not a golf term.
Your ace, the ace in the hole is Shanny. That I thought that you loved.
Okay, post in Discord, darling. I'll read it.
Something even close to this, William. I mean, it would have been better if you just debuted some channel and made videos telling stories like that. You had to do an interview. Like, you had to pull a fucking Chris thing.
I would not call the two streams with Stacy the Drunk and the Tennessee Tooth Fairy, I would not call those interviews. Yes, I will admit that the Tennessee Tooth Fairy was doing a better job trying to make it into an actual interview, because she was actually asking questions and she was wanting William to answer them, but Stacy the Drunk kept drunk rambling over him and wouldn't let him get a word in edgewise. I would definitely not call those two instances interviews. No way.
After years and years, oh, I'm going to go on and talk about stuff. Yeah, you're paid or something, dude. And then what? How do you think I'm going to see you then? You're one of them. If you're willing to tear your mother's spirit out of her fucking tear her spine out of her body and watch it and laugh. If you can do that, I don't know you. Who are you? Who's the kid that walked through that door when you came to me in Scranton at 9 years old?
That child was still in an abusive situation and so was acting like a person in an abusive situation. Would you sit there and say this about someone who was in a domestic violence situation, who was being nice to their abuser, and then once they were finally away from that abuser, started talking about all the shit that happened to them? Would you say something like that to somebody who was beat by their husband? Would you say that? I honestly do think you would, because you're a victim blamer. You sit there and you accuse everybody else of victim blaming when we call out you or Shanny, but yet you refuse to acknowledge the fact that you yourself are a victim blamer. You definitely are.
Where'd he go? Where'd that little sweet kid go? Where did the super sweet 14-year-old boy go that I knew? That was a little lazy, yeah, but for the most part, damn good kid. Hey, Will, could you do the garbage? Sure, I'm on it. You know? Normal son, yeah, he might not do it for a little bit, but then he'd do it, you know? Good kids, both of them. Tried their best to do right, most of the time. What happened to that person, William? I'm not going to talk to Zachary again because I don't know what's going on with Zachary. The last time I heard his voice, he was on camera talking to me and he was fine. Sounded like an adult, you know? I don't know if he's been on stream too. I'm not looking at that stuff. Do you know how rough that is?
Sure.
People always like to say, oh, you watch your reactors, to all these the creators like Foodie and Amber and all these. I don't know about Foodie Amber, but I'm going to tell you this. We don't. That shit hurts.
I'm calling bullshit.
Do you like listening to yourself made fun of and slandered and lied about? You like that? Man, that's narcissism then. If you enjoy listening to yourself slandered.
Most of the time when people accuse Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty of watching their reaction channels, it's because they start responding to shit that the reaction channels are saying. Which is why people believe that, well, I know Shani most definitely watches everything that's said about her. She may not watch me, because my channel's tiny. But she definitely watches the bigger reaction channel. She most definitely watches the Tennessee Tooth Fairy. She definitely watches her. Most definitely. Because she has responded to way too many things that the Tennessee Tooth Fairy has said. That's how I know that she actually watches.
You got major mental problems if that's the case. Well, as long as they're talking about me. Oh, okay.
Alright, let me pull it up, Max.
God. You sound like some fame-obsessed Hollywood person, you know? I'm gonna go and twerk in front of the LAPD, you know, to try and get famous.
Alright, so I can share this, right, Max? Obviously, did you send it to me to read it on stream? Hold on, she's responding on Discord.
That's like just destructive behavior for the sake of fame.
All right, so this comes from my good friend Max, who's in the chat right now. This is her. She's been in a very abusive situation with her family. But this is one of her stories. She says, when I was 8 years old, my stepfather threw me into a wall and cracked my skull. I escaped to my bio dad the next day and had a clear discussion. Got a police report, hospital x-rays, and documentation. Removed from the house for 100 days. By all means, the evidence was on my side. Everyone on my mother's side of the family cornered me. Mind you, I was 8 years old at the time. They cornered me and told me to say I lied so I wouldn't ruin my stepfather's life. They sat me down at a table where they could all watch me write several drafts of a letter saying how I lied until they were satisfied. From that moment on, I was a liar. Adults have way too much power over the children they abuse. They absolutely do, and I am so sorry you went through that, Max. I know you went through some shit, but that is some real shit right there. Good God almighty. No. If I was your mama in that situation, I like I said, they wouldn't have been able to find the body.
So yeah, I finished my cup of little ginger ale here, and I'm going to start drinking coffee. So
Why are you drinking Shannon's
I'm going to end this
ginger
for
ale?
now, and whatever, you know. There's very few words that you can have that are meaningful when you're so distraught with fucking stress and grief. You don't want to be on camera. You don't want to talk. You want to just try and have peace and recover.
Jason, again, I have no issues with bodily noises. No issues with burps, no issues with farts, no issues with any of that. It's normal bodily functions. I have an issue with someone who burps into the fucking microphone and doesn't even bother to fucking say excuse me. You can expel gas and still be fucking polite about it.
Peace, Maranatha.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, non-binary pals of the CashApp channel, we have now entered the halfway point of the stream, and we are going into our Djibouti Dubs commercial breaks. If you'd like to get up and go take a piss, take a shit, get something to eat, get something to drink, you have 5.5 minutes to do so before we start again. Make sure you use those minutes wisely. If you have a bucket, use it. But here we go with our Djibouti Dubs commercial breaks. I'll see you guys after this advertisement.
I'm here to tell you all about a new solution for your
Dude,
leaky
I just
vagina.
messed myself.
Would
Do you
just
smell that?
Stop it? Oh god, it smells so bad.
Warning, these women may be sexually irresistible, but we assure you that their panties are wet for all the wrong reasons.
I don't even know which hole it came out of.
Looks like you've sprung a leak. And stop trying to cover it up. They all know it's you. They can smell it. Introducing Stride Granny Panties. Why suffer in silence? You're not the only one that's dripping.
That's right.
I leaked out a baby.
I can't tell you how many times I've been out in public leaking everywhere and I don't know where my panties are.
That bitch don't know nothing about being fresh.
Let me get this right. You can poop in it?
Put the bottle down, you're an alcoholic. I mean it this time.
I love money.
Don't do it.
Whether you've been pooping, peeing, or leaking blue stuff, Granny Panties are here to help.
This leak needs a plumber.
I stay fresh.
They're gonna kill us.
Wiping my ass is easier now. I just don't do it. This bitch is nasty.
Thank you for liking and favoriting and subscribing.
First your ass is backed up, now the toilet's backed up, and if you're not gonna have the right attitude about it, fuck it, I'll just shit on you. Hi, Anthony Sullivan here with the pushover plunge. Now check this shit out. We got all this blue shit in here, that's cool, but guess what? I got this pushover plunge, just grab it from the top and give it all you got. And there you have it, clean as a whistle. It doesn't take a fucking genius. You push down and you get 25 times more pressure. The pushover plunge is gonna work with any size toilet, any size clog, any size shit. I don't care, it's going down. If you don't do anything, it'll just overflow. And churning the dookie butter doesn't help either, that shit's disgusting. It's time to keep it clean and sanitary, so you never have to touch that shitty water ever again. And it fits in your pocket, shit anywhere. It's another typical dinner at the Garcia family fiesta. All they did was eat bean burritos, and they clogged that shit up. It's not going anywhere. It's time to use the pushover plunge and get that shit out of there in seconds. Is your toilet backed up and being stubborn just like your girlfriend? Well, no more. Just grab her by the back of the head and...
So I've always been self-conscious of using public restrooms and I always clogged the toilet. But ever since I've been using the pushover plunge, I could bring it with me wherever I need to. I'm gonna need it right now. How many toilets did I break back in my day? Several, but now I have the pushover plunge, so... Who am I kidding? They break anyways. Yes. Pooping's always been a problem for me. Plumbers just can't handle my pipes. But with the pushover plunge, I can poop as hard as I want, and it feels so good.
Get ready to start plunging your shit down the toilet for just $10. But I know what you're thinking. You shit twice as much, so I'll double the value. You'll shit everywhere. Upstairs, downstairs, at your friend's house, in and out house. Djibouti Dubs, motherfucker.
Hi, I'm 1990's Anthony Sullivan, and I'm here to tell you all about a blast from the past called the tap line. No longer will you accidentally spill over your vodka in hopes of drinking away the fact that you brought a strange, abusive man home with you. Tapping it on is so fun, I bet you'll be calling us again in no time just to buy some more. When using the tap light, you have the choice to safely drink your problems away and escape from that strange man. Or you can just make your way to the bathroom and wash the warm, sticky guilt right off of your desperate hands.
No! Oh my god!
Tap it off to let him know it's time to tap you on. There's actually a lot of real, practical uses for this great product. You'll have to bear with me and ignore my shitty VHS tapes. There we go, what do you guys want to watch? You better get some ice for that toe. The tap light works great as a nightlight, unless you turn it off, and you better because this shit ain't cheap. Turn it off while you're taking a shit. Leave a whole trail of lights down the stairs to get rid of your kids. They'll follow them all the way out the door and you'll never see them again. Even if it's raining, go for it. Oh no, the boogeyman's coming, and if he's already got you by the legs, it's too late. Should have bought a tap light. Get one for the backseat of your car for those steamy romantic dates. Another lonely, rainy night? The tap light's here for you. Don't go around spending hundreds of dollars on these things because we're gonna give you 4 tap lights for $19.95. You can afford that, come on. Just don't eat lunch for like 2 days. You know what, I can already hear you complaining, so we're gonna go ahead and throw in 2 for free. That's like $60 right there. Okay, fine, I'll even throw in 24 half-used batteries. Half the fun is figuring out which ones are still good. Oh, jeez, come on, look at that. That's like an $80 value. You're sitting there, you're breaking my balls, just give me a call. Djibouti Dubs.
Oh, my toe! I have missed doing my Djibouti Dubs breaks. Oh, I have missed them. I have missed them so much. Gives me a chance to get up, go get a drink, take a piss, and it keeps you guys entertained, hopefully, maybe. I find them funny. I don't know if you guys do, but I sure as hell find them funny. But let's turn back on our spooky music because the horror cow has returned. She's back on our screens again. So let's get back into this so we can wrap this damn stream up. Don't tell me I'm out of memory.
Rough as fuck because life has handed us some sour grapes.
Looking rough.
Still pretty rough.
Thank you.
You are gorgeous still. Impossible for you to not be gorgeous.
Oh, shit. That's my shitternet, folks.
Thank you. So, it looks like the FBI let the fucking shooter of Charlie Kirk go. Like,
that was a person of interest. Just because they are a person of interest does not mean they actually committed the crime. You can be a person of interest, but if you have a solid alibi and the evidence does not undeniably point towards you, then they'll let you go. They will definitely let you go. They can't keep you if they don't have the evidence to keep you or a reason to keep you. I know you don't like, looking up laws, Shani, but those are laws.
Like, they don't even know where he is. Like, wow, Cash Patel is such a good FBI director.
Why the fuck do you care anyway? Weren't you just on here yesterday, talking about how Charlie Kirk deserved it and you had no sympathy for him? Why would you give a shit if the guy who shot him was caught? I wanted him to be caught for his family's sake. So they can have some justice. Because they didn't ask for this. I would want justice for those two little girls and that wife who had to sit there and watch him get shot through the neck and bleed out on a stage. Right in front of them. I would want him to be caught for that. But you have no sympathy for him, so I don't know why you're fucking complaining. You should be rejoicing that they let him go.
I'm not going to comment on any of that. I haven't seen any or read anything about it, so no comment.
There are videos out there saying right before he got shot.
There's Shani with her broken, crooked-ass glasses. And I do know why they're crooked. It's because she's got two different types. She's got 2 different arms on her glasses. She's got one that's the original and then one that's obviously from another pair of glasses. That's why they're always so fucking crooked on her. Me, I got a new pair of glasses and I'm loving them.
The bodyguards were doing weird hand signals.
Oh boy, here she goes. Conspiracy theory time. You know what? I got spoiled by Graveyard Flowers. She sped it up, but I gotta speed this bitch up because I forgot that she normally talks at half the speed of fucking smell.
Yeah, it is. It wasn't a good night.
No.
I was delirious. And,
Oh, so you're not delirious now? You haven't been delirious for a fucking week? What the fuck was all that then?
I'm not talking about it at all.
yeah.
I'm not going to talk about it at
That's
all.
okay, I'll just talk for myself.
Go for it.
I was delirious. I don't know what was going on. All I wanted is just sleep, but I had like such horrible fucking... It was my first time trying to have applesauce or anything really in days other than this half a piece of toast I tried yesterday.
That's it.
It didn't really accomplish much. So...
Bitch, don't even try. I know you've probably been scarfing down everything that Jason has been bringing into that house. The only reason that piece of toast didn't get devoured is because it doesn't have a shit ton of butter on it. And a shit ton of jam.
Cheers.
Yeah, they are perfect for her.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that nice? Weggies, good shit.
That's nice.
Wegmans has the best.
No sugar added, by the way.
Best products.
Only 16 carbs. That ain't bad.
No sugar added doesn't mean it doesn't have sugar in it. Fruits naturally have sugar. That's why a lot of diabetics have to avoid fruit. That's why they get most of their nutrients that they would get from fruit in the form of vitamins or from other sources. Because fruits are naturally high in sugar. Jesus fucking Christ, you are such a dumbass.
Bad 12 grams of sugar. Ain't bad.
Is that not bad, Flo? No,
Yeah, no, the toast just laying around since yesterday. It shows how much they clean that fucking house.
it's sugar, so that's
Yeah, exactly. It's not bad.
You're getting the apple sugar, which is good.
Shows the nutrition facts I made.
There it is. There you go. There.
It is what it is.
Show us those facts.
I'm looking better. I hope I am.
Here she goes with that wobbly, sick voice of hers.
I don't know. There was someone special who I talked to yesterday who helped me. So, a lot, but... I'm
I honestly think the music is fitting right now.
still going through it. Yes, I have an old piece of toast sitting there from yesterday and applesauce and drinking applesauce from a jar.
Correct.
You have a fucking problem with that? Huh? Granny, since you're so fucking perfect?
She also has a wonderful, nice 2-liter of sugar Canada Dry, just in case her blood sugar got too low. She wanted to have that full sugar Canada Dry, so we got that.
Yeah. No, we're gonna complain about Shanny eating applesauce, even though the recommended diet to have when you're having
gastrointestinal?
Yeah. Gastrointestinal
yes.
problems is the brat diet.
Yeah.
Which is...
Yes, but not when you have diabetes. You have to adjust it when you have diabetes. You are also supposed to be staying the fuck away from carbs when you're diabetic. You're not supposed to be having a shit ton of carbs. So you can't have toast. You can't have applesauce. Unless it is absolutely 100% sugar-free applesauce. Which, honestly, I don't think exists. You're not supposed to be guzzling down sugars and carbs just because you have an upset tummy.
Banana,
She gonna lose a foot and I'm here for it.
rice, applesauce, and toast. So, hate on me. I bet you had something to eat. I bet you didn't.
Oh yeah, I had a lovely lunch. Thank you for asking. To treat myself for going in for the interview and getting the job, not only did I get a poke bowl from, because I got there like an hour early, because I left early to go run my car through a car wash, because, you know, dirty car. And so I got there like an hour early, so I went over to a place that's next door to where I'm going to be working at now, and got a poke bowl, and it was absolutely delicious, and a strawberry milk bubble tea. And then, of course, when I got hired for the job, I got a free 6-pack of cookies.
Oh, the clothes thing. I don't think people realize how it is to be in a full-blown flare of fibromyalgia where actual clothes hurt you. That's why.
No, it's not fibromyalgia. It's just the fact that you were too lazy to pull on a shirt.
Clothes are hurting me. So if you have a problem with me having a blanket over me to cover myself, you can go fuck yourself. So, continue on with your judging. That's all you fucking do. That's all you know how to fucking do is judge. I don't know, being a decent human being? That's out of the fucking picture. Fuck that shit. Try your life not fucking being a judgmental skankwad, granny, for once. For once. Nah, let's just fucking be a bitch to someone who's already gone through enough. Did someone do that to you? Is that why you're so bitter? So you think that's an appropriate fucking attitude to give someone?
The only thing that I heard that's weird about the Charlie Kirk thing is somebody said there was a very weird lack of security there.
Again, here we go with the fucking conspiracy theories. They're gonna sit there and say that this was all arranged by the school and the police department. When Berkeley happened, yeah, there was interference because the mayor of Berkeley told the cops not to interfere. There's no proof of any of this. Of whatever they're saying. These two are just buying whatever conspiracy theory falls in their lap because they're fucking idiots.
Sorry, that's totally out of the blue. I'm just thinking about this in my mind, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna slow down on the applesauce. I had 2 swigs and that's enough for me. Thanks.
Good. Got some calories at least.
Yeah, and same with the...
Yes.
Sure, and the... ginger ale.
Got yourself some bananas. Hopefully that can get one of them down. Whatever. Hopefully.
Oh, you got me the organic ones.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, it's all organic and it's not expensive there. It's very cool. $2.39 for all those bananas. No, it was $2.09. Excuse me. For all those organic bananas. $2.09.
That's awesome.
Like, that's crazy. Damn good deal.
Ugh.
Why did you get her organic? What does it matter? Organic or not? It's fucking bananas. It's all grown on a tree. What are you thinking, that non-organic bananas are grown in a fucking lab or something? Organic bananas taste just like non-organic bananas. They all taste the same. Neither one of them is better for you than the other.
Ugh.
Eat the warts. Eat the warts. Oh yeah, fun fact, guys. Apparently Shani still lactates, and her breast milk tastes like Fruit Loops.
I wish this migraine would go away. I gotta take my meds. Here, let me put that toward you.
Okay.
But I need to take my meds.
Alrighty.
Please, Jesus, don't let me puke.
Oh man, I hope so not. I hope so not.
Because I haven't had my meds in days, and I'm like fucking withdrawing and shit. This is not cool.
I hope everybody watched my video I put up on my channel of Peter Steele telling you to believe in Jesus Christ because it's very important. I hope you enjoyed that video I put up. And AI made an awesome thumbnail for it too.
I know, it's disgusting being depressed. You should try sometime. You'll have a great time.
Depression, man.
But keep making fun of depressed folks. That makes you such a good person.
I will, thank you.
No, most of these people are the people that if they ever saw like a mental ward and people in a mental ward, they would have said, yeah, why are they even on the planet? Like they're useless. You know what I mean? Just scrub that. You don't need them around. That's those type of people.
Nazis.
That's where it comes from, yeah. Ableism is Nazism, yeah. They were ableists, Nazis. Absolutely.
Everybody I don't like is a Nazi.
Being a kid is so nasty. Yeah, well, you get depressed.
What's nasty?
I'm sure there's been parts in your life where you're not like a beautiful little fucking flower dancing in the moonlight.
Well,
yeah, most people, when they feel that way, they don't get online and show themselves on camera. A lot of times when people are depressed, they don't get on the fucking internet and put themselves on camera in their disordered, disarrayed depression state.
the funny thing is, on your worst day, you look way better than any of them. That's actually the truth.
Please, bitch, go look at my community tab, please. I will never say that I am the hottest chick on the block. I know that I am not everybody's cup of tea. But I'm pretty sure that I look a hell of a lot better than Shani. That's for you guys to decide.
So, yeah. That's true. Who was it you showed me on that bike? Holy...
Oh, Mama Shell's calling. I'm gonna let this play.
Yeah, who was that?
Incognito.
Yeah, Fax Incognito. Oh my god.
Like, you really want to make fun of how I look?
Yeah, someone that looks like that should not be making fun of fat people. I'm sorry. The hypocrite meter on that is, like, massive, you know? Same thing with Chantal, you know? Like, shut up about fat people, Chantal. Come on now. Whatever. It's all trolling. It's all fucking trolling. Big women. Trolling big women on the internet.
Well, the thing is, I ain't even close to that bigness.
Hell no. No, you don't look like that.
Oh, yeah.
At all.
Demoralize me some more. Why don't you? Looking like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it's funny. If you want to tell me to have a super model body, you know.
You should have one.
Well, I think that's fair, you know. That's more fair.
Or you want to give me health advice? And you look like
exactly. Thank you. Because I don't want to do it about the weight. I don't like that ever. Okay? You're looking like that and you want to give people health advice. That what? You know, I don't know. I would say that your opinion might be a little bit not valid. So, I'm just saying. Okay, what kind of... I gotta find you some things.
My stomach is really hurting, but there's nothing coming out.
I know. You want me to watch that, so that's the only thing you want to wear.
I need a lot of things washed.
I got it. There's stuff in there.
Okay.
There's stuff in there. I gotta put it out on the thing.
I don't even know if I can wear clothes.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I'm brain damaged. I really do. I can barely speak, guys. Sorry.
Thank you, Tono Mongrel.
Yeah.
This has been the worst few days in 5 years, probably.
I was thinking all my life, but...
Okay, yeah, because of the Will stuff. Yeah, the worst.
I don't even want to hear...
Oh my god, every other week is the worst day of your life, Shani. Shut the fuck up.
Hear his name, it makes me so sick every time.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel so hurt. Very hurt.
Ugh.
You want to put it back in front of me?
Auto carrot?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, Shani gotta use the shit bucket. Wonder how long it's gonna take her to use the shit bucket this time. And I do wonder, does Jason actually wipe her ass, or does she just sit back on the couch? These are questions we need answered. And how do you wipe? How do you wipe, Shani? Does she bend over and grab the coffee table so you have a clear view of the asshole? Because that's the only way I could. That's the only way I could think of. That's the only way I've ever saw the people from my 600-pound life do it. Is they bend over and grab something so they're leaning way over and all their fat goes forward. So that way their asshole is exposed. Is that how you wipe her, Jason? Does she lean over and grab the coffee table? These are questions we need answered. Come on. Give me the answers. Fucking hell. She's still fucking on the bucket?
Oh.
Finally off the gun.
Anymore.
Ah, the bed!
It just falls off.
That's because it has no elastic, Shani. I could sit here and look at it and see. That's why it's falling off. It's not because you've lost all this weight. It's because the elastic is shot. God damn it, woman. The bed skirt has returned. Welcome back, the bed skirt. The hardest working piece of clothing Shani's ever had. Welcome back, bed skirt. Those of you who don't know, I had a two video run doing a thing called the Bed Skirt Diaries, where I would read out loud a beautiful fan fiction about the bed skirt, written by actually one of our chatters, Red Feather. Red Feather collaborated with another person, and they wrote the Bed Skirt Diaries, and I was reading them in a weird voice, doing it, and it was great. But the Bed Skirt has returned. Welcome back, Bed Skirt. Thank you, Molly. I'm the type of person who celebrates Halloween in September. Halloween starts whenever I feel like it.
Awful. Carlos. Awful. Oh. It's like when you don't eat much, not a lot comes out. And when you take a whole bottle of this, not a lot comes out, but it's like black or green.
Yeah.
So
you have type O negative shits. Black and green shit.
I have type O negative shit?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yep, which if you knew type O negative, you would go, wow, that's so fucking appropriate and awesome, because they have a whole thing about poop all the time. So, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Slam the chat now with carrots. Do it. That's it.
Baby carrot did.
God, we need to make a bratwurst emoji for people to use as a member. Bratwurst emojis. Okay?
I never want to drink. I never want to...
Yeah.
Oh, what's the matter, Jason? Are you sensitive about your dick size?
Exactly.
I never want to be heartbroken again. I don't want any of that.
Thank you for carrots.
Something black comes out of me. I go see a doctor. Well,
she literally had bismuth. You know what I mean?
It literally turns your stool black.
It does. They tell you, don't get worried if you see that with bismuth.
You drank that whole fucking bottle in a day? Holy fucking shit, woman. Don't you realize you're not supposed to shotgun the whole bottle? You're supposed to take recommended doses at certain times. God damn, no wonder your stomach's tore up if you shotgun that entire bottle in a fucking day.
Because it does that. That will turn your poo-poo fucking grayish, green, black.
Yep.
It's pretty wild looking.
True story.
I'm still doing mine. We don't care. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's wild. Yeah. You can actually turn bismuth into a crystal.
Yeah.
Like, people have done experiments where they turn this shit into crystal.
That's so cool, dude.
It's a pretty crystal. It's very, rainbow-y.
Iridium.
Could someone in the audience...
Black poop can also be a sign of bleeding in the digestive system as well. That's why whenever you have black stool, they always want to test it, because not only can it do liver issues, it can also be a sign of internal bleeding in the digestive system. Somehow blood is getting into the stool.
Tell Samantha what a disability is. She seems to not understand it.
Able. Let's take apart the word for the individual. Able. Okay? You are not able.
But Shani is not disabled, and neither are you, you fucking walnut. You're not disabled, you dried up sack of shit. Neither one of you are truly disabled. You choose to be disabled. You've made the choice to be disabled.
That's what it means. You're not able. Hence, you can't walk that well. Or whatever your not able condition is.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Jason. That's a screenshot. I'm taking that. That is a jump scare face if I ever saw one. There we go. My pause game on point. But no, fuck you, Jason. When I did transportation work, I would transport people in fucking wheelchairs to work. To work. They would go to work in their goddamn wheelchair. You cannot sit there and tell me that just because you can't walk that well means you deserve to have a fucking handout. There are jobs who accommodate for people who have disabilities. There are work from home jobs that people who can't walk very well do. And then other people just suck it up and go to fucking work. Most of the time because they don't want to have a fucking handout. They're ashamed to get a fucking handout. Why? Because of people like you. Who expect it just because you're a little fucking nutty in the head and you choose to be. Because you refuse to do anything about it.
Disability means you can't wipe your own butt? Yes, there's people who have
Absolutely.
disabilities that can't wipe their own butt.
Thank you, God bless you.
It is a thing.
That is definitely a thing. Jesus. See, this is common sense to us because, you know, we live a life. You know?
Just try not to get arthritis in your hips. It makes every...
Oh, fucking hell, Shani, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about your goddamn arthritis. It is not affecting you that bad if you can sit cross-legged like that on the fucking couch. I can't sit cross-legged like that. I don't have arthritis. I just can't bend that well. Just shut the fuck up about arthritis in your goddamn hips and knees and everything else. We've seen your fucking knee on that goddamn couch.
Everything difficult.
What's your grandma? You know, I'm talking to people out there. Like go to your grandma and ask her, Grandma, what does it mean to be disabled? Well, my knee doesn't work very well anymore. So that could be considered a disability. Oh, thanks, Grandma, for teaching me. You know? Why are you asking Shani what disabled is? That's like a question that some little kid asks his grandma. You know? Grandma, why you limping? You know? And then Grandma tells...
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that grandma's probably in the kitchen baking that kid some cookies. My great-grandmother lived to be 100 years old, and in her mid to late 90s was still in the kitchen making us fucking tea cakes. She didn't start getting really bad until probably about the last year of her life. Or last 2 years, maybe. So about 98, 99 years old was when she started getting really bad. I'm taking off my hoodie. And needing round-the-clock care. And needing to use a wheelchair. Up until then, bitch was getting around on her own. Doing her own thing around the house. She made quilts until she was probably about 97, 98. She was a master quilter. One of her quilts is actually in the Florida archives. Don't you fucking come to me and say something about a granny talking about their knee being a disability, because I'm pretty sure that grandma's probably still up doing what she needs to do.
Tells the little one about disabilities.
Yes. Osteoarthritis in your hips have a tendency of,
I think I still have that picture, Red Feather. Let me go see if I can find it.
causing you not to be able to do a lot of things.
Definitely.
That normal people do.
That's definite.
Including wiping correctly.
Yes. Because of this movement.
Yes.
Because of that movement. That's why a person wouldn't be able to wipe themselves if they can't successfully go like that, which you can't because of the arthritis in the hip, and that's why there's a bucket, and that's why I wipe her. Thank you, God. I wipe her. Because she can't do that correctly. She just can't do it.
No, she just can't reach around all that back fat and her fucking ass. She can't get around that to do it. Shauna Steele was saying on one of his reactions, I love Shauna Steele, by the way. He was saying on one of his reactions that he's, even at his heaviest, because he was over 600 pounds, even at his heaviest, he was still able to wipe his own ass. He was like, I was not letting somebody else do that to me. He's like, I may have pulled a muscle doing the Heisman to my hiney, but I was going to wipe my own ass. So, what's Shani's excuse? And don't sit there and tell me it's fucking osteoarthritis, because bitch be licking her own goddamn foot.
Well, even though physical therapy does help, and it doesn't mean that I still don't have a problem.
Right. That only goes so far, folks. PT only goes so far.
Especially when it's osteo.
Yeah. And it would be the same probably with rheumatoid, right? Because that's fucked up too.
It's a little different.
Is it?
See if I can find that picture.
Osteo is the deterioration of bones.
Right.
In the joints.
Right. And what is rheumatoid? Did you explain rheumatoid or no? Because I don't know.
It's more dealing with...
There it is. Found it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's not caused by like a work injury or...
Right.
There you guys
it's
go.
Caused autoimmune.
That's so crazy that you can have a big injury, and then that injury can lead to osteoarthritis.
Yeah.
Like it goes other places, not it spreads.
There we go. Found it.
But it affected me so bad because of my job.
Yeah. Yeah. That's some serious shit when you're picking people up.
Found it.
It's funny, I was a caretaker for years, and now I need to be caretaken.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bothering me. I'm taking it
Yes,
off.
that is.
Sorry. I can't wear clothes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is Shani licking her own foot. But she has debilitating osteoarthritis, guys. Absolutely debilitating. So much arthritis right there. We'll leave that picture nice and big. Nobody cares what's actually on the screen. We'll leave that picture nice and big. In fact, we'll actually hide the anglerfish.
I cannot wear clothes. Clothes are the devil.
Huh. Well, I mean, honestly, Mood. The only reason I'm wearing clothes right now is because my computer chair is right under the fucking air conditioning vent. And sometimes I get a little chilly. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here in my goddamn underwear. Not that you guys would know, because I don't go on camera.
Oh, God, she's so sweet.
She is sweet. I love you. Oh, I'm taking this off. I can't stand it. It's too much. It's bothering me. I'm too fucking sensitive in my fucking skin. I'll just have a fucking blanket on me.
So the bed skirt is too much for her.
At least I'm keeping the applesauce down a little.
Thank God for that. Yeah, that's good news. That's very good news.
How much you want to bet that while she was supposedly taking a shit, she drank half that bottle of applesauce?
Now I'm hot. Oh my God.
Yeah, whenever you move around, you do tend to get a little warm, Shani. That's what happens when you do physical activity. Your body temperature rises. So, I know that's the most movement you've done in probably a week. So, yeah, no surprise that you're suddenly getting hot.
Thank you to all the angels that donated. Not many of you, but to the people that did, thank you. Because
thank you to the person who gave me $10 today on the stream. You guys rock.
you got Shani all this stuff to make her somewhat feeling better a little, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why people are making fun of people for being disabled. That's fucked up.
They're ableists.
I know, it's fucked up.
Nazis.
You need to get some fucking therapy for that bullshit.
Oh, bitch, don't you even say that somebody else needs to get fucking therapy. Not when your ass fucking ignores therapy. You don't go to therapy and you desperately need it. You have absolutely no business telling somebody else they need to go to fucking therapy.
Yeah, it's literal Nazism. Like, Christy Noem.
Right?
I love Czech Sarah.
All over America.
Everything. She's nothing but fake.
Nazi fembots. That's what I see.
Not even a fembot. They're fucking, like, the plastic surgery these Trump girls get is so... I don't know who their surgeon is.
They all have the same one.
Like, all flat face, like, weird no-nos.
Oh, Shani, come on. You're only saying that because you know there is no plastic surgery in the world that will help you look better. No one in the world will make you look any better than you do now. There's only so much that someone can do to cover up all those warts.
Like,
no nose.
Yeah. Their eyes are, like, far apart.
Yeah. It looks like they spread their eyes apart.
It does.
It's wild. Why Caroline Levitt didn't need any facial surgery?
Exactly.
She looked fine. Like, she didn't need that at all. It's bizarre.
I know. It's all weird. It doesn't even look natural.
I know.
Their lips are...
It reminds me of 1989 Batman with Jack Nicholson, and they have the Joker commercials. Love that Joker, and the women, their faces are fucked up. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, Jason, you better not say that those women look pretty. Otherwise, Shani gonna get a little slappy on you.
I am all natural.
Yeah, and you look so good.
Thank you.
You fucking do.
She's all natural. All that hair grease, 100% natural.
I try to be.
All natural.
I don't.
You know, you would never need any work done.
No.
You just wouldn't need that.
Well, good thing I'm not 600 pounds now, but you keep saying it. Like, doesn't even look like someone who's 600 pounds.
Yeah, okay. We haven't seen a full body shot yet, Shandy. And let's not forget that you're pretty tall. You are pretty tall. I'm 5'6" and a half. 5'6", 5'6" and a half, depending on which. I'm actually between 5'6" and 5'7", depending on which gas station I'm leaving. But on paper, I'm 5'6". I am 350 pounds last time I was weighed, which was a while ago. So don't say anything. I know I'm a fat ass. But you're like 5'11". There is no way that you are anywhere near my weight. Even my weight. Because taller people carry their weight differently than shorter people do. That's why Chantal can only be about 400 to 500 pounds and look like a little butterball. Same thing with Amberlynn Reed. It's because both of them are very short. I want to say Foodie Beauty Chantal's like 5'2", 5'3", and ALR's like 5'4" or something. That's why you can be the same exact weight as they are, but not look like a butterball like they do. Because they're short, so they're going to carry their weight differently than you do.
What the fuck? You look like you're approaching 250 by now.
Thank you.
That's what you look like. Like, for real.
Like, if this is 600 pounds, you really need to get your eyes checked.
Yes. Well, or they don't know what a true 600-pound person looks like.
Oh, trust me, I have seen 600-pounders. I've watched a lot of Shauna Steele. I've watched a lot of his reactions to my 600-pound life. Love that guy, by the way. Shauna Steele, if you ever want to watch him, he is absolutely fantastic. I love watching his reactions to my 600-pound life because he comes from the perspective of someone who was once 600 pounds and who has been through the process of getting the weight loss surgery and is still working on losing the weight that he needs in order to get the skin surgery to get to his target weight. It's absolutely fantastic.
I think so.
Because look at her in here, guys. It's like, wow. She's clearly lost quite a bit of weight. It's pretty clear. Pretty clear. I've been just eyeing those garden salsa chips. That's for when you have your tuna.
I'm gonna have a tuna sub sandwich waiting for me with garden salsa.
Sun chips.
Sun chips.
That's right. That's a good meal. Yum yums. Yum yums.
Jason's not going to get any of it. That's why he's eyeing the sun chips, because they're on Shanny's side of the couch. And he knows that if he goes over there and tries to grab them, she gonna get slappy.
But I'm not going to force it.
No, don't do that. Holy shit.
No, I'm going to eat my applesauce and my bananas first and see how I do on that.
Yes. Pretty gross.
It's helping a little bit.
Good. And you're keeping it down, thank God.
That's why brat diet is the best.
Zero doubt. My mom told me, though, is bananas, applesauce, bananas, rice, applesauce, and tea, she told me. Like tea. She got that wrong.
No, it's toast.
It's toast.
But tea is also recommended as part of the brat diet, but it has to be an unsweetened black tea. Not a harsher style of tea. You can't have milk in it, can't really have sugar in it. It's got to be a plain black tea. I used to hate having stomach issues and being on the fucking brat diet. Oh, I hated having unsweet tea. I'm a southern girl, so I gotta have enough sugar in it to put a diabetic in a coma. So, doing that plain black tea, no. I'd risk the sugar.
And now peanut butter and jelly. Ugh, no, thank you. I have to be in a special mood for the peanut butter and jelly. The fuck?
Oh.
It overheated.
Oh shit, I know why. I turned off this fan.
Oh.
That's why that happened.
It's okay. It'll come back.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah, their laptop is constantly overheating because the internal fan is broke. So they have to turn an external fan onto it in order to get any airflow. And I'm pretty sure they probably have it on a completely flat covered surface, like a table or books. And they don't have it elevated on some kind of stand to allow the airflow to get under it to get to the parts that need to be cool. They just have a fan pointed at it, and that's good enough.
Aaron can block rude can't comments. Stop complaining. Learn to be a better person, and your comment wouldn't be blocked.
Yes, you did, Max. Yes, you did.
Okay, you enjoy your diarrhea.
Yeah.
Huh. Yo.
After this is done, if I'm still feeling it, we might go over and
Nana
watch
dipped in
their
chocolate
live
pudding.
for a
No,
little
ma'am.
bit.
No.
If it's still going.
Yeah, gastrointestinal day for everyone in
God,
this
I hope
dojo.
so, Red Feather. I miss the quack. I miss Shanny Bingo. We need to bring Shanny
Now we've
Bingo
been
back.
sick, it seems.
We need to make a new bingo
Man,
card.
a
I
lot
miss
of people
Shanny
don't
Bingo.
understand fucking fibro. Okay, so there's this thing with fibromyalgia
Oh,
where
shut up.
if you're flared out, clothes can be painful to you. Wearing clothes can be very uncomfortable and painful. So,
Guess what, Shanny? I have the same issue, though, except for I don't have fibromyalgia. I have diagnosed multiple sclerosis. I have remitting, relapsing multiple sclerosis. And yes, there are times where my clothes are very uncomfortable. There's also I also have issues with certain textures. I don't like yarn sweaters. I hate them. I hate the way they feel on my skin. I prefer very loose-fitting, mostly flannel stuff if I'm going to be wearing anything like that. And if not, usually it's very loose-fitting t-shirts. Loose-fitting pants. I hate skinny jeans. I had to wear some today because they were... Mama Shaw loaned me some jeans, and they're skinny jeans, and I hate fucking skinny jeans, but they were all I had to wear today to the interview. Because we don't have a washer and dryer in here, and I just recently got my car to where I can actually legally drive it on the fucking road, and I haven't been able to go do laundry. I will admit, I have not been able to go do laundry. I need to get up off my lazy fat ass and go do laundry. But I hate wearing skinny jeans. I hate wearing wool sweaters. Ugh, the textures on my skin just feel terrible. But you know what? If I'm at work and my clothes are uncomfortable, guess what? I just have to deal with it.
there's that. Yeah, you get the clothes thing too, where it feels uncomfortable. I have fibro too, I get it. Yeah, it's messed up.
Alright, Boo Boo Cat. See you later, darling.
Clothes drive you nuts. Yeah, it does, and I'm already there.
I'll tell you one thing that really drives me nuts, and it's actually something I shared in common with the absolutely adorable little nonverbal autistic girl that I used to transport. I hate shoes. I absolutely hate shoes. The most I wear around the house when I'm in the house itself or when I'm at home is a pair of slippers. But as far as like tennis shoes or Crocs or anything, no, I hate those things. I don't like them. Any opportunity I have, I take those motherfuckers off. I don't know what it is about shoes, but they feel constricting. I don't like the way they feel on my feet. But oddly enough, I love the way my slippers feel on my feet. It's really odd. It's crazy like that. But my little 4-year-old, she was like that too. Anytime she'd get in my van, she knew she could take her shoes off because I didn't care. I was like, yes, take them shoes off, girl. Get comfortable.
With my nerves, so... Your mom has it? I'm sorry about
AJ
that.
Gamer.
That's messed up. It hurts. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Well, I started going... I knew there was something wrong with me at, like, 19. So I started going through all this testing of, like, lupus and all of this, trying to figure out where this pain came from. And then at 23, I was officially diagnosed with it. But,
What the hell are you talking about, Shanny? You've never actually been diagnosed with fibromyalgia.
You don't even need clothes. It's like all our nerves are tightening up. Yeah, exactly. You have many accounts,
Yes,
so you
I
have many
have,
accounts
Max.
to harass people for no fucking reason other than your own weird psychosis?
Yes, it's my weird psychosis, not your weird psychosis.
I have polymyalgia. It's similar, but mine flares with stress. Damn near everything I have is stress-induced. There you go. See? The pain people know. We know how fucking clothes can fucking be so irritating when you're having a flare. And this is the worst, man. It's broken heart syndrome mixed with a flare, mixed with... God, I don't know, stomach bug or something, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just all stress-induced.
Yeah, that could be actually.
But I'm trying to get into recovery. Hopefully I'll feel better in the next few days, but we'll see. I thought I had a literal heart attack last week. It was so crazy. They said it was all stress.
There you go.
Yep, been there, done that.
Yeah, you have.
Does it bother me to go out in the sun? Yeah, it's like really bad burning feeling. I don't feel good.
And you wonder why you have a vitamin D deficiency. I have what I like to lovingly refer to as my driver's arm. I have a driver's tan. My left arm is darker than my right arm because I constantly have my left arm up on the window of my car or my van when I drove the transport van. I would constantly have my left arm either out the window or just sitting up there next to the window. So the sun was constantly hitting that arm. So I have what I like to lovingly refer to as a driver's tan.
It's like being fried on a fucking pan.
Yeah, but then there's like cooler air and a breeze. It's really weird.
Yeah, you should tell how weird I am with my food sensations. Like, I can't have hot food.
Right.
Like...
Oh, shut the fuck up, Shani. Shut the fuck up. You just can't tolerate spice because you're a Mayo American. That's why. It's because you're a mayonnaise, which is really weird because I'm mayonnaise American as well, but yet I have a bag of Takis I'm about to tear into after the stream. Although I may eat the hot and honey cheese puffs. Mama Shaw got me some of those too. Max, when I went and visited Max, she can tell you. She bought me 3 bags of Takis, and over the week that I was there, I plowed through 2 of them. She can't understand how I could tolerate spicy food. When my cousin's girlfriend, because one of my cousins, he lives in Taiwan. He's actually an English teacher at a Taiwanese school there. But when his girlfriend came to visit America for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, she actually decided to, I want to say the Saturday after Thanksgiving, because this was like her first American Thanksgiving. She obviously, because she's from Taiwan. So she decided that the Saturday after Thanksgiving, she was going to treat us to a traditional Taiwanese hot pot. And, she had to make like 3 different pots. Unfortunately, this poor lady. She had to make like 3 different pots. Because there were only very few of us in the family who could tolerate any type of spice. And while she was cooking the spicy hot pot, I was her taste tester. Because nobody else in the family would taste test the spicy hot pot. I was just like, yes, give me that spice. Max doesn't understand how my stomach is not just perpetually tore up because I eat so many spicy things. But I love me some spicy food. That's why the other day I was so happy when someone got me some spicy ramen, because I'd been wanting some spicy fucking ramen.
Hot food is impossible. It has to be lukewarm, or like really, it just no.
Yeah.
You know.
Goldilocks.
Yeah, the blue ones.
You haven't been
I
outside
love the
in years.
blue
I'm
ones.
sorry about that. I only go outside for my doctor's appointments.
I saw Brett's uploads. Apparently, he did a roast of me and you.
So you never go outside. Okay.
Yeah.
It's because our views are through the roof. But I engage and I ain't fighting no one.
No.
Whatever. Have fun fighting yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
Self-boxing, you know.
I don't get why people want to fight. I think it's because these people who want to fight, they've never really gone anything in their gone through anything in their life.
Yeah.
And it's like they almost want to go through something.
Oh.
And they see people who's gone through shit weaker than them, and they think they're stronger because they haven't gone through anything. And it's like, no, you're just being a piece of shit and sensitive.
Bitch, you act like nobody in this world has ever gone through shit before. You act like nobody else in this world has gone through shit. There are plenty of people who have gone through shit. Actual, real fucking shit. There are people who are homeless right now, living on the streets, sleeping in a fucking gutter, who have gone through shit. There are soldiers who come home with very terrible PTSD to the point where they can't even function properly. There are people out there who have lost family members due to violent circumstances. You two act like that because you no longer have Jason's little cushy job because of your own fucking choices, and your choice to not only discuss the personal and medical information of a person who is still under the care of the state. Because technically, yes, while William is 18 years old, he is a legal adult, he is still under the protection of the state of Pennsylvania because he's still in school. So, he's still under the protection of the foster care system until he graduates school. So, they were discussing the personal and medical information of someone who is still under the care of the state. They were violating HIPAA laws all over the fucking place. Not only that, but a caregiver and the person they are supposed to be taking care of decided it would be a fantastic fucking idea to live stream themselves going on a alcoholic bender. And gee, you wonder why you got fired, Jason.
Instead of asshole. You know? What you are.
She can fuck off with that. She can fuck right off with that shit.
So weird. I look like a Griffin.
I have osteoporosis and osteoarthritis, and when I get hit with a chilly, like, walk-in freezer, and that hurts, I believe the doctors need to look more into helping people with pain. Yeah, I do too.
Shanny, they can't. Because you have used all of these fabricated conditions in order to get pain medicine when you go to the ER. I remember the road trip from hell when you were sitting there going, oh my god, I'm having a heart attack, after you moved the fucking Durango off the tracks and you went to the ER, and then you were bitching on the when you were bitching when you guys left the ER because they only gave you a shot of Toradol. They wouldn't prescribe you anything. You are blacklisted from getting any type of actual fucking pain medicine. So the only thing you can take is shit that is supplementary to an actual pain regimen that would be overseen by a pain management specialist. And let's also not forget, you claim to have osteoarthritis everywhere in your fucking body, but yeah, you can do shit like what's on my screen right now and lick your own goddamn foot. I can't do that. And I don't have osteoarthritis.
Very true.
Yeah, there are a few of you with fibro, like, you get it. Like, other people are so ignorant about it, and they, like, act like you're doing something disrespectful to them. Or just trying to cope.
I don't agree with the way you're coping, damn it. Change that.
Yeah, you're not coping the way I cope.
Why should I change my coping mechanism for you? Because it fucking triggers me. So quit your coping mechanisms. Oh. Well, you could not watch me, you know? I'm not...
That is such a cow thing to say.
In your life. I'm not your dude. I'm not your... She ain't your wife, you know? If you don't...
Guess what? She ain't your wife either, bitch!
Don't like our coping mechanisms that you see here on YouTube, go watch a Pokemon stream. Right? Go watch some people...
I mean, quite honestly, after the shit show that was you two going over Charlie Kirk, I watched a doll customization video and a couple of Minecraft videos. Because I'm working on my Minecraft world. I've been in there for over 200 Minecraft days. I've done a lot with that world. I like my little area that I have. Now I'm going out and exploring everywhere around me, and in the Nether as well. I have no intention on fighting the Ender Dragon. No intention on fighting the fucking Ender Dragon. But I have like a villager breeder, a little trading hall. I also have an iron farm. I have lots of cows, lots of sheep, lots of pigs, lots of chickens, lots of crops. I've done a lot of things with that little area that I have. So yeah, when I'm not watching you two chuckle fucks, yeah, I go watch shit that's fun. That's fun for me. Oh yeah, the doll customization video I watched, it's from a channel called Dolllightful. Like Delightful, but it's Dolllightful. And she's doing a rainbow candy series on her channel. She just got to yellow. She's done red, orange, and now she's done yellow. But she's already mentioned that green is probably going to take a little bit longer to do. Because she's got to do her Halloween doll in time for Halloween. So I love watching her videos though. Watching her transform those dolls is just absolutely amazing.
Play Pokemon cards. That would be fun. Sounds like a good idea, actually. Because I don't know how to play Pokemon. I never played the game.
It's not that hard.
Oh, I know I take to it because I'm a Magic player, so...
It's pretty much the same game.
Cool. Yeah, I know they have energy cards, and that's like the mana cards in Magic.
It's pretty much the same game.
Not surprising. Which is fine, that's fine. If it is the same game.
Minor differences.
Yeah. The Star Wars card game was next to impossible to play. It was so difficult. Very weird game.
I hear you on the pain. I have lupus and RA, and clothes can be a bastard. My shirt rests in holy shoulder. Sometimes it's the devil. I know, right?
Sorry about that.
Like, man. That's something I think people need to start understanding. Is some people, it hurts them to wear clothes.
It is weird when I never heard anything like that, you know? It's something different, but it's...
Yeah, but you don't see them online putting themselves on camera in a state of undress, Shanny. They're not putting themselves on the internet in a state of fucking undress. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's a thing. It's a thing. People gotta learn about...
Hey, Thulian, welcome back.
The ladies of our human race that have these conditions, you know? Like...
Why does it have to be just ladies? Men can have these conditions too. It's not just women.
What? PCOS, polycystic ovarian disease, right? Syndrome. That causes all kinds of things. Like, you're probably going to be on the obese side if you have PCOS. It seems that way to me.
Yes.
You're going to be heavier, and it's going to bring other health consequences too. So, like, there's conditions that are forever, and they affect your general baseline health. So...
Ugh.
Yes, but people get treatment for these conditions. I admit that I am a fat ass because I am a lazy fuck. I don't exercise, and I like food. Like I said, once I get tired of streaming and I say goodbye to all these wonderful folks in my audience, I'm probably gonna tear into a bag of Takis. No lie. I fully admit that any condition that I have, I got after I'm fat. I got while I'm fat. It's not a reason why I'm fat. I'm fat because I'm a lazy fuck and I don't like exercising. And I love food. End of story. You just don't want to admit that.
It's pretty rough for Shanny. She's got a few conditions that are not good and degenerative. So...
Yeah.
What the fuck do you do with that? Pretty bad.
The osteoarthritis ain't ever gonna get better. I was already told that several times.
Well, you know...
I don't know. According to this picture that's on my screen, it looks like it's doing pretty good. Looks like it's doing pretty fucking good. I mean, like I said, I'm probably about half your size, half your weight. And I can't get my foot in my mouth. I used to be able to when I was a kid. Disgusting, I know, but when I was little, I used to bite my toenails off. Gross. I'm well aware of it, trust me. As an adult, I'm like, yes, I understand that is disgusting, but when I was a kid, I didn't give a shit. But, oh wait, I forgot to do my normal thing and downvote. But, because this isn't Graveyard Flowers, this is actually on Shanny's channel. Graveyard Flowers hasn't uploaded this one yet. But, I can't get my foot to my mouth anymore. I'm too old for that shit. But yet Shanny can do it. But she has debilitating osteoarthritis. Okay, sure. Keep telling yourself that.
Oh, you might be able to get a hip replacement, knee replacement at 50. Maybe. Depends.
They're not going to do a knee or hip replacement on Shanny, even if she needs them, until she loses a lot of fucking weight. Because when they do a knee and hip replacement, they're not going to want all that fucking mass, that body mass, on those repaired joints. Fucking hell.
Okay. That's a great answer.
But you're always going to be in a state of entropy in your bones.
Always. So her best hope is losing the weight, which she's doing.
And try to live as comfortably as I can.
Yeah. That's it. There's no...
Which includes sitting cross-legged on the couch for hours on end? Okay. Alright, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Call it a care plan for what she's got. It's just manage it and slow down the progress of the degenerative condition she has.
You know what would slow down the progress of it? Getting up and fucking moving! That would slow down the progress. No doctor is going to tell her to sit on her fat ass for hours and hours and hours a day. They're going to want her to get up and move around. They're not going to tell her to sit there.
That's all you can do. It's never going to go away, and it's never going to get 100% better. That's just never going to happen.
Nope.
So that's that. Can't wait till Jesus comes back. We get our resurrection bodies, and then you're good.
Exactly.
That's what we need.
I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna have some more rest. I had something to eat, but I'm kind of having a headache. I don't know why. So I'm gonna lay down and close my eyes. This is all I can do. And he looks exhausted too.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
There's no words.
I'll see you guys when I see you. Thank you for everything.
Look at that. Look, metal, right? Flip it, it's an M. So it's peace. Marinara.
Pizza marinara.
That's pretty good.
Pizza marinara. Alright, let's see if this bitch is still alive. If she is, we'll continue. If not, we'll say goodbye. And she's not still alive, so that's gonna wrap it up for me. Which is kind of nice, because I want to go work on my Minecraft world now. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful trip into the Shantyverse. Thank you to my chatters, thank you to my lurkers, thank you to the people who are going to watch it on the replay. You guys are awesome. I love all of you. If you liked the stream, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, downvote the shit out of it. I don't give a fuck. Leave a comment. Leave several comments. Get into protracted arguments in the comments. Talk about shit that isn't even in the stream in the comments. I love every single time someone comments. Gives me a big hit of dopamine. I have been the Shaw of Thirst. You guys have been my fantastic thirst quenchers. And I will see you the next time I decide to stream. Y'all have a good time. Bye!